So here we have women's boulder problem 1. You'll see the orange tape is indicating where each limb needs to start. So because there's 4 pieces of tape, you need to start with all 4 limbs on different holds. So here, likely left foot on the left, far left, right foot below you on the right, and then your hands up above you. You need to start in that position before you can start moving through the boulder. That means you have established. It looks quite technical. We will see a mix of people moving through this quite statically and trying to balance on that left toe, move their way across, or we can see a mix of jumps for it.
Yeah, and here we have men's boulder 1. As you can see, there's 2 lines of tape on that one hold, meaning both hands are probably going to go over there, and then the 2 feet, one on the volume, and then one on that hold there at the bottom. It's going to be quite a big move reaching out to the right there on the no-tex, so that's going to be quite difficult to navigate. And then a crump, a series of quite strange, like boxy moves to get through the section there in the middle, going up the zones there on the volume. So if they get that zone, they get some points on the board, and then some really powerful moves to get through to the top.
Here we have women's boulder number 2. This is far more physical than the first one. You're moving between quite good holds, very large moves, coming from 2 feet on the bottom box, and then your hands across, spanned out across. You need to come in and match, then bring your feet up, bring your hands up, try heel, jump up to that jug, and then we'll move across to the zone. It's very hard to see, but in the middle of the wall there, you have a tiny foothold to put pressure on, the smallest thing for your big toe. And then you'll be moving out for the finish, quite an intense shoulder move, and then matching on the final hold.
And men's boulder problem 2, we have it in the overhang. So this is going to demand a lot of strength, a lot of energy, a lot of precision. As you can see, these holes are quite far apart, so it's going to be really big moves into not the greatest of holds. They're not jugs, they're not crimps, they're somewhere in between, but it's going to be really massive, powerful moves. As you can see, that zone hold is there just below the lip. Moving out of that is going to be, it's going to enforce a lot of different betas, lots of different approaches to get out of that section around the lip. As you can see, the next hold was quite far up.
Here we have women's boulder number 3. Now this one is a real crowd pleaser. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be so fun to watch. We have a big campus move out from the start, twisting around, facing the crowd. At least that is what the...
Very flashy, yeah.
Very flashy is what the set is intended. And you twist around again, get that sloper spinning around on the wall on your arms, getting your left hand up, then palming down on that volume, coming out to the slopers, and finishing off on quite a delicate, easy to drop section.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a heartbreaker move there at the end.
Yeah, after the power, now you have to do something quite delicate and switch that mindset.
Going to be really fun to watch that one. And then men's boulder problem 3. This one is going to be really interesting. As we can see, it's a really splayed out start. There's multiple different methods of perhaps getting up this. The intended beta is quite tricky and weird, so I think we're not going to even see much of the intended beta. We're going to see guys jumping out far to the right, with the more powerful guys. Some people are going to jump straight up, pinch that big fiber on the left over there, and then somehow move across. This one's going to produce a lot of interesting approaches, which I think is going to be really fun to watch.
I think this is here where we'll see if the new age, the younger climbers who have done Locom style, if they can find the sequence.
Yeah.
The intended sequence there is to jump up with your right hand and catch a toe hook.
Yeah.
We play different. We don't play with whistles or referees. We play with adrenaline and euphoria. We play a rough house with failure. We don't play games out here.
So we have the finalists for the men tonight.
This is some highlights from
some highlights, yeah.
First hours of today, the qualifying boulders.
There's our honey badger.
Nice mix of difficulty and different people from all around. There's some people here who have only started climbing this year, some who have been climbing for 15 years, all climbing together, all chatting with each other, supporting each other, It's a very communal environment. There's not much competition with each other. It's rather just competition with yourself. Everyone's helping each other, giving beta, giving advice, watching each other and cheering each other on, even in these like easy preliminary rounds. Everyone taking it very seriously and just having a lot of fun.
It's quite a community sport, this, and that's a great thing about climbing. Is like we're solving the problem together.
Yeah,
we're never really enemies with each other. We're trying to get this through this together, which is one of the amazing aspects of this sport. And what's really cool with this competition is that climbers from all over South Africa have come down to Cape Town to compete. So that's really great to see. We have some strong guys and girls from Durban, Joburg that are here today. Some of them will be in the finals, so their far travels have paid off, I guess.
Yeah, and maybe not this year, but last year we had a few international climbers. It's open to anyone who wants to sign up. So some people are here traveling from overseas to climb in Rocklands since it's season right now, and they see that there's a comp happening right now and they'll come through, which means it gives our South African athletes like an opportunity to compete against
some exposure to the international standard
climbers.
Yeah, it's really cool to see. But fortunately, in a way, we have a full local finals lineup today, so everyone's gonna know each other, which might add some spice to the finals.
Maybe they'll really want to beat the person who beat them last year. Extra competition. These people have climbed with each other, known each other for so many years now. Probably all supporting each other, but secretly wanting to do better, wanting to improve, show they've gotten stronger.
So here we have the men's finalists for tonight. We have Alistair Stubbs coming in all the way from Joburg, Nicholas Allen, our South African champion.
Local crusher.
This guy's, I think, only 18 years old, and he completed 3 8Cs already, one of which was just the other day on his second session ever on it. Calvin Curtis, one of the most experienced climbers today. Ben Lowe, hailing from Stellenbosch. Jack Birmingham, this guy has experience in the UK climbing. He's also recently been to Japan climbing a lot. Joey Johnson from the Eastern Cape. Damien, all the way up from Joburg as well. And Luke Catano. So it's going to be a really fun finals tonight. Lots of different styles from these guys. So I think that's going to be really epic to see.
Karen and Damien. Karen's been climbing around 15 years. Damien around 17. Far more experienced than everyone else, but perhaps a bit less comfortable in this comp style.
Indeed. And yeah, we have the women's final. So we got Ariana Leonardo Burns. She's also had a lot of international experience recently, climbing overseas in the Netherlands. Ilke Pepler, one of our stronger climbers. Milena Krohn, she's been climbing for a while, but have been a little bit out of the comp scene as of late. But this year, she's been crushing it. I mean, she's over here tonight in the finals. Annaline Leroux, really young climber. Farron Smith, Jessica Fisher. We got Sarah Adams and Beatrix Miles, who also has a ton of climbing and competition experience under her belt. She's been in a few Youth World Cups, I believe. So yeah, we have quite a range of experience over here and quite a range of ages, everything from 13 to 24.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Here we have a wide shot of the beginning boulders. Everyone's crowded around to watch, prepared for the women to come in to start their first boulder, which should be in just a few minutes.
And we can feel the tension in the air. Everyone's very keen and excited to see what the girls have to show us today.
It's going to be amazing. They're going to Women are going to get to come up, check out the boulders, have a look, read the route, try plan out what they want to do before they start having their attempts very soon.
And then it'll just be one at a time. So there's 8 finalists, and then one goes. If she falls or tops out, the next person goes in line. And they kind of just rotate through the cycle until either the time's up or everyone has topped the route.
And for the first attempts, they are not allowed to watch the other people climb and attempt their flash to go on the route.
Yes.
So that they all start on equal footing and figure something out from the other person climbing. And then after that, it's free for all. Everyone can watch, everyone can climb. Here come the...
Yeah, they come, yeah.
You're allowed to touch the start... Well, whatever you can reach from the ground can touch the start holds, but you're not allowed to get your feet off the ground and start establishing and touch things further up.
Yeah, so they can get a bit of a feel for the start of the boulder, try to figure out what's actually possible, especially with these dual textures. It's going to be quite interesting to redo that first, I believe.
Yeah, to figure out the body position, see the guys also trying their boulder out over there, feeling everything, trying to plan out what they're going to do.
Lots of confused faces, which we love to see. That means it's going to be quite a problem-solving experience, which is always great in climbing.
Can only imagine how nerve-wracking this must be. Okay, everyone watching you,
all these
getting
eyes,
ready.
yeah.
And as we said, some of these women, it's their first time ever doing this, ever being in the competing in front of so many people, being so young, new to the scene.
Yeah, and I mean, even though it's just more of like a friendly competition, it isn't like Western Cape Nationals or for the South African climbing team, this is a lot of pressure with all these eyes on you, a lot of very experienced climbers around you, watching you, climbing with you. So the pressure is on tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone wants to prove themselves, prove that they belong in the finals and that they're strong enough.
Yeah, I mean, this is South Africa's biggest bouldering competition after all. Yeah. So it does hold a lot of weight.
And it's been hosted for 7 years now. So
yeah,
people know about it. It has a name and people train specifically to come here.
Indeed. And with an array of prizes, I mean, that's also like another little, probably not the main motivation, but another motivation to actually win tonight. So,
absolutely. And first place for either female or male, getting 3,000 Rand, going down to 2,000 and then 1,000 for second and third place, respectively. And then along with a whole load of other prizes coming along with it.
A huge pack, yeah. There's the men trying to figure out their boulder number 1.
Staring longingly at the wall, envisioning themselves sending it, the cheers of the crowd.
So there they've had their chance to view the boulder, figure out what their first attempt might look like, and we are going to head on to Women's Boulder 1 in a few minutes.
Hopefully they formulated some kind of plan, otherwise they'll have to figure it out on their attempts on the wall.
Yeah, I mean, because there's 20 minutes, if they don't get in on their first attempt, they do have quite a few attempts to get on top.
But we'll find on a more delicate boulder like this, every attempt will take longer.
Indeed.
So you'll have less tries. You need to really plan out what you want to do and figure it out, hoping for the first attempt, then you get more points that way.
Yeah, yeah. Like they'll be spending a lot of time on the wall, especially with the Women's Boulder 1. Really delicate moves. Got to be really slow, really precise.
Now they're continuing on to view the second boulder, men's 2 and women's 2. 2 minutes for each, just to quickly figure out what you want to do. Try and look at the holds, try and look at the movement. Some of these are very complex. It can be quite difficult to see what you want to do. Imagine your body on the wall in position.
Yeah.
See Nick there's.
And with a boulder like this, I mean, part of it is that it's so demanding that if you do fall on your attempt and the other guys all fall relatively quickly, it means you don't get much rest time. So then you just have to hop on if it's your turn, which can be quite an interesting dynamic with such a powerful, demanding boulder.
Woman reading boulder number 2 here. I think more powerful, perhaps more simple boulder. Not that much complexity to it, but now you just need to figure out the micro adjustments, how to do it as efficiently as possible because it's so physical and so difficult.
Yeah, straightforward seemingly, but then there's that micro barrier that just makes it, easier for yourself to actually maintain and manage your energy while up on the boulder.
How quickly do you do it? How do you adjust your hips? How do you place your hands on the holds? Make it as easy and efficient as possible.
There we have Jack looking really excited to jump on this one.
Took a break from competing in South Africa as he was in England and in Japan and setting and working there. Now he's back here. See if he can crush the competition.
And let's see if that experience pays off tonight.
Well, the setting in Europe and Japan right now is so catered towards this style, this new style, like big movements, comp style, nice and complex, difficult to figure out.
Indeed, and they've been setting a lot like that at their new gym, Krach, in Observatory, Cape Town. So we've been getting a little bit more exposure to that sort of style of setting.
Yeah, Jack and Ben, both setters at that gym. All the climbers doing the little dance.
Yeah, the little static dance together.
Now they're moving on to boulder number 3.
Boulder number 3. Let's see. This is going to be the really fun to watch, flashy one.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see.
Really cool spin around move. Yeah, I hope they read it the way the setters intended it to be done.
Yes. It should be. I think it's difficult to find a different way through, and it'd be quite inefficient if you do. But you never know. There's some people who are just so strong in one style that they'll just refuse to do it the intended way.
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard with all the pressure and just being so in your own way of climbing. It's really hard to sometimes see the other approach, the other beta. Then we see the men discussing that third boulder there in the back.
Yes, wondering if they're actually seeing the intended beta. So here now I can explain what is intended from the setter is to go from those 2 holds, which Carlton was just holding, to, we lost the view of it, but to jump up and grab the right hand on the far left and then catch a right toe hook and keep tension there. So you're
really spanned out toe hook, but it would be awesome to see. And then they move out of that, holding a lot of tension just to stay up in that position.
I think this will be a real stopper. I think be surprised if everyone tops it.
Yeah, I think we'd see not many tops on that last one, but that's, what's going to distinguish the best from the second best.
Perhaps more catered towards the taller climbers. And then Nick, who's just really strong.
Yeah, he's not tall, but he's just so strong. He's probably just going to jump his way up there.
It doesn't really matter for him. We shall see.
Let's see. Yeah, he just completed his third 8C last week. So that's really big for him, really cool. Earlier this year, he did a first ascent on another 8C. So really proud of South African young legend in the making.
Last tournament or competition he competed in was in China, 2024. He has traveled to Europe and China now and States as well. Competed in many different countries, got loads of different experiences.
Indeed. Really excited to see what the future holds for him.
Awesome that he still comes back here and tries these events and is so psyched and so happy to really go for it on these boulders.
Yeah, and just a nice guy in general to be around. So it's really cool to see.
Looks like they're reading different beta, trying to think about going up right hand first. Double catch that hold, as you were saying.
Yeah. I think it's going to be cool because we're going to get such a wide array of beta on that one. I really would like to see the intended beta, but it would be interesting to see the other approaches too.
This might be one of those situations where that competitive feeling comes through. Maybe you have actually read the correct beta, but you don't want to make it clear because you're noticing no one else has seen it yet.
Indeed.
Or do you just want to share with your mates and just climb really hard together?
Yeah, I guess that's, the balance that these guys play. Sometimes they want to share, sometimes not so much. I'm not sure what I would do in this situation. Pressure might get to me and I might want to be a little bit stingy with my beta.
I guess it depends how much you believe you're going to win. If you can push it. How hard do you want the podium?
I think pretty much all of these guys and girls probably want it quite a lot. I mean, to have the Gravity Bowl title is pretty epic.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're just setting up now for the first round of boulders.
Women's 1. See, they're sitting down and looking away from the boulder because they're not allowed to watch each other's individual attempts on the flash go.
Yeah. So they'll each get one attempt, and then you can see the nerves and the tension brewing in the air. All the eyes on them, lights up on the wall. Kind of under a really big spotlight climbing there.
Yeah. Everyone else in the dark. You're just there. Nice thing about it is you can't see into the crowd. You're just blinded by the lights. You just have to focus on you, focus on your climbing. Know that you've done all the training to prepare for it. And now you just have to trust that it's going to work.
Trust the process, trust the friction.
Hope that you still have energy and skin from all the climbing you did this morning.
Yeah, I mean, if I just think we both competed in the first round today. Climbing such difficult boulders now this evening would be really demanding, really tough.
Yeah, absolutely. There was a bit of concern that the two commentators would be competing and could make finals, and both of us laughed at that because although we've committed a lot of time to the sport, nowhere near that level yet.
Yeah, it's insane to see just how far ahead some people are. I mean, with years of experience and just a lot of time in the sport, there's just such big gaps in the levels of climbing.
Absolutely. The commitment and time, and, you know, talking to some of the people who went through to finals today, you know, they're 13, 14, 15, 16, and they've been climbing for 8, 9 years, maybe more than half their life, climbing since they're 7. You look at them and you think they're young and they're inexperienced, but no, they've committed so much time. They've trained so hard to be able to do this. Their bodies have grown up climbing, have adapted to climb.
Yeah, it's really amazing to see.
We have a brushing team here. All the guys who didn't quite make it through to finals but still want to contribute.
Equally psyched and stoked to be they're quite essential in the whole process, brushing holes in between each go.
Yeah, the holes are getting chalked up and they're losing their friction, and those guys will come in and make it better for them.
Cool.
Right, here we have Beatrix, first attempt. Really nice start, all 4 limbs on. Moving through very delicately. This is slow.
Really delicate boulder there. Just got to trust those feet.
Beatrix is very technical and good on these slab style movements, staying so close to the wall here, just balancing through on 1 foot. No hands on the wall. So calm, so smooth.
Yeah, she was sieging one of the more difficult slabs today in the qualifying round, so had quite a bit of slab practice today.
Just warmed up for it. Got the zone hold now. Hold marked with black tape. And the right foot came off. That's how easy it is on this slab.
Yeah, one small
zone
little...
on the first try. Very good attempt.
Yeah, the thing with these boulders, these slabs, is that one small little movement, one small misread of the micro beta, and you fall right off of them.
Yeah. It's so easy. You can't just power your way through it. You can't just grip harder.
Yeah.
If you make one mistake, you're off. It's all about your balance and your technique. You have to stay calm, especially in these situations where you have people watching you and have a crowd. So much harder. See, maybe the nerves coming through for the first goes here.
Definitely showing, yeah.
Especially the girls who haven't competed before, still a bit inexperienced, feeling a lot more pressure.
Let's see. First attempts don't really matter too much at this stage of the competition. Here we have one of our youngest women competitors, really young, so it's great to see that she's in the finals tonight. Lots of future ahead of her in the sport.
Trying to decide. There we are, established. Roots a go, starting now. Crimping the edge of the volume there.
Putting a lot of trust in that left toe.
Just standing over, just balancing now. Having to swap feet, walk them along. As soon as one pops out, you're going to fall off. You have to be so careful.
So precise and so delicate. It's kind of like dancing upon the wall.
Absolutely, a ballet. Now
Trying to
here you
figure
have to shift your way over. Oh, catching it
She gets the
dynamically.
zone. Wow.
So there's a mix of styles. Beatrix going so slowly and controlled. There's Annalie, a bit younger, going for the more dynamic approach, catching the hold, stopping the momentum.
Stopped it really well on the zone.
Trying to go up right hand there, throwing off balance. I'm assuming you'll want to palm down with your right hand and catch with the left, create opposition between your limbs.
Hold you up on the wall. You have Milena. She has
The most experienced climbers.
Yeah, definitely very experienced. Hasn't really been competing recently, but she's been crashing outside of competitions.
Still struggling to establish.
And you can see the tape on her forearm. She had a bit of a forearm injury earlier today, so hopefully that doesn't affect her too much.
That's, again, I think they've been climbing this entire morning to reach finals.
Yeah, Ilka, she is really strong. Perhaps the strongest female in South Africa at the moment.
Very intimidating to climb with.
Yeah.
Ilka finding the establish very easy.
And she cruised the establish, and she's quite a powerful climber, so to see her cruising the slab, going so quickly, it's really awesome to see.
This is a very important one for her, considering this isn't her style. She's strong and powerful, but to still breeze through this section so easily. Zone on first try. We'll see if she can find this beta.
Really
there
cool.
We go, the palm down.
Palm,
finding it, but not quite committing high enough to catch it.
Needs to perhaps just get a little bit higher so we can have that like opposing tension to keep herself on the wall.
So difficult to jump off these feet. The angles are all flat and slippery. Perhaps needing to commit to a lower, worse foot to jump higher.
Going very far out to the left over there. We got Beatrix back up again.
They've gone through the first 8 now. Now they're all able to watch each other and get each other's beta. They'll see the quality of the attempts improving very quickly. Information on these things is so important. Beatrix moving through so slowly again.
So much control in her movement.
Commentator on the floor there saying Beatrix has competed in South Korea, also international competition.
Youth World Champs. I believe she did quite well representing the South African team.
A lot of experience, able to stay calm in these situations. So
just figuring out how to move out of this. It's a really precarious position to be in.
It's hard to place your foot behind you without seeing where you're going, using your mobility. Difficult. It's hard to mix between that slow, delicate, bouncy style to then suddenly jumping for something.
And just shooting out,
And that's so scary in a competition where the last thing you want to do is fall and commit, and you want to be in control. But sometimes you just have to...
You just have to send it,
go for it. Sarah managing to establish this time quite easily, it seems.
But even this first move, some people make it look really easy, but that's like trusting that left foot over there is really difficult.
So stretched out between your feet. And although those holds look big, there's only a tiny edge for you to stand on.
Tiny.
She's balancing across so much better than her first go already. Massive improvement. Just touching the zone. So if you don't establish on the zone, if you don't catch it while in control and balanced, it doesn't count.
Yeah, so you have to control that hold for it to count.
At minimum, she absolutely wants to try harder in the next attempt and get that zone hold.
You got Farron going up. Let's see how she does on the establish.
So much pressure to get the established. Every time you fall off, you immediately have to wait for the next 7 goals to try again. Get
Creates
your
quite a bit
chance.
of pressure, if you just like establish slightly incorrectly.
7 minutes have gone by and you've still only touched the start holds. But definitely it looks like this is a stop and move. Very difficult. This move and then the jump.
Really big. Anlene gets the establish. Let's see if she can move out of it.
It's the first time getting the establish.
Yeah. I believe so.
Well,
that first
still
move
progress
really
made.
But yes,
you're right. Difficult move.
Let's see how Milena does here. Yeah, I'm hoping that Milena does well. I mean, she hasn't been competing much as of late, but I think it would be really good for her to get some of an ego boost from competing, to see her back in competitions. It would just be really cool to see one of the more experienced climbers competing, perhaps internationally even.
Definitely. So far, the best we have is 2 zones.
Yeah.
So if they don't top the boulder, you're not losing out too much, not gaining too much of a lead. But if you can get a top on this boulder,
that's gonna
you
be
know
big.
you're safe. You're really ahead. The others are struggling. There'll be a really nice head start. There only being 3 boulders makes each one so important. Counts so much.
Getting that top really puts you in a really good position.
Oh, catching it dynamically again, so confident. The amount of speed that she's going through this, not losing chalk. Time spent on the wall where your body temperature is high and your chalk is coming off your hands, getting sweaty. The faster you can go through it, the more you can conserve that.
Yeah, you can see her experience paying off
jump.
here. Oh, and she almost
Trying to catch
it
with the left hand palm down.
It kind of seemed to work quite well for her. I think, like with 1 or 2 more attempts, she seems like she'll actually make that move. Here we got Ariane coming up. Lots of international practice, so let's see.
There we go. Now she got to establish.
Very controlled. Amazing to see.
Bit of a taller climber amongst this group.
Ooh, nice cross step over there.
That's very nice. Also going for the dynamic catch.
And she gets
Lord, sigh of relief. Oh.
Can't get too excited too quickly.
Got the zone now established. Going straight for the jump.
Oh.
Also trying left hand to palm down. That was good. That was probably the second best attempt we've seen so far.
That was a really good attempt, yeah. A few more attempts and it seems as if they can get this boulder. So hopefully we do see a top on this first one.
There we see the brushes coming through. Very important.
Shout out to the brushing team. Without them, we'd be nowhere.
Especially on these slippery holds.
Yeah, it's actually critical to brush. Many people forget how important a brush is.
Yeah. You don't want a layer of chalk as an extra layer of friction just falling off the holds. Oh, slow. So controlled.
I love how controlled she does that.
It's amazing. And you see how flat her foot is.
Yeah.
The amount of friction she's relying on.
Sinking that heel really low.
And calf mobility. We're halfway through now. Beatrix on her 3rd attempt. Going slowly up here. Trying to get the height.
Yeah.
Keep the palm down already. Oh, what a good try.
Going really statically for that last hold.
So there we go. We already have the different styles coming through. More dynamic jumping and then very slow movement. Not sure which one's better, but definitely a preference.
Yeah, I guess it's not a matter of like which one's better, it's which one's more efficient for that particular climber.
Exactly. What are you stronger in? What are you more confident in?
Indeed. Okay, let's see if Jessica can get a zone this time around. The pressure is on. Jessica is our youngest competitor. She's only 13. So this is really quite a big thing for her. I mean, we have our oldest woman competitor is 24. That's a pretty huge gap. I can imagine the pressure must be immense.
You're surrounded by these people that you've been looking up to the entire time you've been climbing. You know, she's been climbing 7 years, I think.
Yeah.
So more than half of her life, which is just amazing.
And all those 7 years, she's been looking up to people like Milena, who's been climbing for now quite a long time. So.
And having been a kid and competing in youth competitions and growing up, and now you're suddenly climbing along with everyone in the Fnatic group.
At South Africa's biggest bouldering comp. Yeah, that is crazy.
It's amazing to make that much progress. We have a really good progress here from Ellie. Also going for the static blade there.
Making really good progress.
Just going for the jump. Oh.
A little bit of a different beta over there with the left hand on the lower hold. Trying to hold it that way.
Switching from undercling to a palm down on the left hand.
Yeah.
That's so coordinated. Jumping for the hold and switching the hand, I think it might be a bit too complex.
Lots of different things going on there.
One of the awesome things is to see this problem solving, see everyone coming up with different solutions.
Yeah.
As they're viewing each other, as soon as one works, I think they're very likely to then try replicate it and go for it.
No reason to reinvent the wheel if it's been invented.
Exactly. And it's always good in climbing to just commit to one idea and go for it.
Indeed.
Don't try double think and spend extra time on the boulder and be hesitant.
So we got Milena going now for the zone. Slab is one of her weaker disciplines. And then she gets the zone. Well done, Milena.
She readied herself on the volume there, just preparing to step the foot over.
She might actually do better on this last move because she's a little bit more of a powerful, stronger climber.
She's going for the high position here.
Let's see. Wonder if she'll go statically or dynamically towards this. She's powering up. Oh.
It's a hard move. Difficult to jump from that position. Your knees are facing to the left. That left foot is nothing. You're standing on the tip of a slippery corner.
Yeah, you're not getting much jumping out of that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So we have 6 minutes left now.
Now you're really trying to get your send go, your best go.
Yeah. A top now would be absolutely critical. She's just cruising that move now. She's like dialed it down so well.
That's the thing, is they learn these movements so quickly within just these 20 minutes, and her few attempts she's already become better and improved.
She doesn't even seem to be thinking much through that movement over there. There we go. First time.
Go, palm down. First time past the zone, and is the finish easy?
There we go. Yeah.
There we go. Look at the top. Matching in that last hold.
Amazing stuff. Yeah, I think once you get past
so happy with that.
Movement, she knew she had it. She knew.
I think she came third last year. So very strong, accomplished here, confident.
Yeah, she's
awesome
coming
to
in
see
hard,
that.
Yeah. She's been crashing at the gym as of late. Always see her training really hard.
Now, this might give everyone a bit more confidence to see first it done and knowing it can work, but also seeing how easy that final section is.
Yeah.
Actually, just cruise through that. So if you get this section, you can give everything you have, because
then you know you're through.
Yeah. These guys are such high level that they're way less likely to fall after that.
Let's see.
Here, still going for the slower version. Ilka really jumped into it.
Trying a coordinated hand thing there again.
It's actually quite rare in climbing to see a move where you're pressing. You're pressing down with your palm, using your tricep in your chest. Not generally...
kind of underutilized muscles in climbing in general.
Exactly. Here we see how well-rounded the climbers are and how powerful they are.
Yeah, and Ilka is so powerful that, that's why she eventually got that move after only a few attempts. I mean, even though they have so much time, they only get a few attempts, really.
Yes. And as we mentioned earlier, this is a slower boulder, so delicate and technical, you're going to get way less attempts on this.
Going really slowly.
Tiny bit of friction loss there, just slipped down.
Yeah, and the minute your weight, your center of gravity moves a little bit away from the wall, you're off that boulder.
Yeah, immediately. Can't have any fast movements unless you're catching that left hand.
Yeah, but then you need to commit to that left hand, so it's like a trade-off that you have to make.
Risk versus reward. Sarah here, establishing. Going through this beginning section.
Sarah.
Again, a bit more of a press here on that right hand to get yourself in. Something, as we said, not very trained. Difficult. Especially with the shorter arms, you can't get above that shoulder.
Let's see how she fares this time around. Really hoping that she can make some progress in the zone.
Still difficult.
The pressure is, Now,
what's important here is not to let it get to you. Reset.
Yeah.
Get ready for women's 2, women's 3. can still
Still
it might
two
be
more
more in your
boulders.
style. There's so much more to do. See, the start is so hard.
Yeah. I think we're taking it for granted how easy, like how difficult that start actually is. That's kind
Yes.
of like the first crux. It's just establishing.
And if you're just climbing this in the gym, you just go for it 10 times because you're not getting tired. You just try again and again and again and eventually get it. But when you only
Yeah.
get one try, as soon as you lift your foot off the mat, that's your go.
Yeah, you can't even readjust after that.
Yeah,
So.
there's nothing. So much pressure.
Nice run, lean.
Into the zone. Nice. Reached it once before. Again, going for the high feet.
Oh, beautiful.
Keeping the swing. That was very controlled.
Yeah.
Now, can she make the finish look as easy as Ilka did?
Let's
Ah,
see.
there
Get the
we
heel
go.
in there. Amazing.
Amazing.
2 tops.
Very well done. And nice to see that this palm down immediately, the slow movement can also work.
Yeah.
So both betas work, both styles.
Yeah, that's true. Like we're getting a mix of beta that actually gets you to the top of the boulder. So
Yeah.
making some really interesting progress here.
And now finding the start quite quickly, establishing easily. Progress already made from the first attempt. Only 1 minute and 18 seconds left, but as soon as the time is up, everyone who hasn't had their fourth or fifth attempt can go again,
Yeah.
just to make sure everyone's had the same amount of attempts, going dynamically.
Oh, and she catches it.
Right to the-
Beautiful.
Oh, and a flag to fix it.
That's awesome.
Lost control there, but quick thinking to bring the right foot across just to stop the swing.
Yeah. Beautiful flag.
Going high on the foot. That left foot is so difficult to trust. It's sitting on nothing. She did it.
Oh, and she catches
Yes, got it. Everyone's going through it now, figuring out the movement.
it. That's really awesome to see.
Oh, choosing to use a thumb here to pinch the hold. So
Awesome.
amazing.
Our third top. I'm glad that we saw some tops on this.
Yes. Always seems to happen at the same pace. Everyone learns the movement together.
Yeah.
Nice to see that there isn't a massive gap as well in the skills. Everyone's having good goes on it. Everyone's improving. We're on one zone so far in this already.
Beautiful catch.
Very
Let's see if
controlled.
she's learned the same things as our other climbers.
So deliberate with the feet. Catching it. Oh, just that right arm failing. So
close, yeah.
That was unfortunately her last attempt, and time's up now.
Time is now up, yeah. That was really well timed, actually.
That was. Everyone had the last attempts, no more.
Yeah. So here we have the women's results with, okay, is it in order? No, it can't be because of the attempts were a little bit different, but there we can see that we have 3 tops, 2 zones, and 3 0 scores.
So we have Milena, Ilka, Annelie all setting the same score.
Oh, there we see the attempts on the right-hand side. Oh, no, that can't be attempts.
Can be zones.
Zones, perhaps, yeah.
Then Sarah, Jessica, and Farron, no zone. And then Beatrix and Ariane getting the zone. So they have slightly more points, better than nothing, but still.
But we see quite a nice mix of top zones. I know it means that we're really kind of getting that like discrepancy between the best and Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see now how that changes with the next two boulders.
Are they able to reset and just focus on the new boulder coming up? Different style, completely different, more powerful.
Yeah, we never know what's going to happen. So
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, with only 3 boulders, each little bit of points is going to help quite a lot. I mean, even if, for instance, Sarah, Jessica, and Farron, they don't have any points.
All right, now we have men's boulder problem 1. I see some more powerful climbing here. Start climbing soon. They've had their chance to look at the boulders, looking away from it now. Everyone gets to have their first go, their flash go. Pressure's on right now.
There we go. We have our first male standing up, ready to take it on.
Now, these more powerful problems, there is a far higher chance of getting a flash and getting it your first go.
Ducatano being one of the taller climbers, let's see what his approach is over here. Getting the toe.
Oh, finding the right beta, but
Yeah.
just slipping out of that toe hook.
It's a really coordinated move to like land the toe and the hand at the same time.
You're catching it with so much momentum with that left toe, so much of your weight dragging you down.
Yeah, lots of hype coming from Damien. Let's see how he fares on this first move.
Damien, a more experienced climber. Oh, toe slipping out again.
Yeah, it's really crucial to lock in with that toe as you hit that hold.
Yeah.
To not swing out.
But here, requiring quite a lot of strength in your shin to be able to just stop that move,
Yeah.
stop your momentum.
There's so much momentum going to reach that hold to the right there, so...
Best way to get around this is keeping your body really close to the wall, trying to keep off as much weight off your feet as possible.
Yeah.
As soon as your hips start falling out, you're just going to slip out. You need to stay flush and clean. Here we have Jack, who's trained a lot in this style. This is very comp style, very quick movement.
Scoping out that right hold just to know exactly what he's going to. Let's see what he does.
Choosing to go slowly on that slippery Joltex hold.
Yeah, that right foot is really... Oh, so he catches it and he wants to go out quite quickly to the next hold.
Very dynamic, still trying to make a way out of it. Here's Ben.
Absolute unit over here. Ben is a really big, strong, powerful climber. Let's see his approach.
Generally, you see the climbers being quite small and quite light, and Ben's just gone for that power build.
80 kilograms plus, but he can still crimp.
But again, hard to catch these delicate positions.
Yeah.
Similar to what we saw on Women's 1. Everyone's struggling with that flash go on the first move and establishing. Karen here, fan favorite, the crowd. First catch.
Beautiful catch from Calvin.
His hips perfectly between the holds, so the weight wasn't so much on. And then jumping out to the next hold. Even
quite
harder.
a big move, though. Yeah.
I know there is a more subtle way through that without jumping through. Let's see if they find it.
Let's see.
Moving low on the hips and pressing the... Here we have Nick.
Our young local crusher.
Yeah.
Let's see how he fares.
Climbing celebrity here.
Yeah.
Still struggling.
So much momentum going to the right. You can see as that toe comes out, they just shoot over to the right. Here we have Alistair coming all the way from Joburg. Really strong guy from Josie. Let's see if he can catch this toe.
Trying to wipe the chalk off his foot so he could stick. Moving so slowly. That was the slowest move up we've seen. And very close to catching it.
But slow kind of seems to be working so that you don't have as much momentum going to the right, which means it's not as demanding on that left toe.
You can catch it while you're in the correct position, while you're in between the hold and the left foot.
Time to set it right.
Yeah, again, moving so dynamically, and we've never seen that, but so likely to happen on those slippery holds. His right foot slipping off.
I mean, that's no text over there on the right foot, so these guys might be making it look like a good foot, but that's not really a good foot at all.
Not at all. You're just trying to stand in the middle there and just hope. Put tension, move slow.
Almost.
Let's see the difference here in this boulder. Already going through our second round of attempts here.
Going really quickly,
Yeah, see a lot more attempts in the short time. Jack
nice and slow from Jack.
There
Beautiful
we go.
movement.
Slowing it down, catching in the middle. Also going for the jump.
Gearing up for a big jump over here. Let's see if he catches it. Oh, and he catches it. Oh,
difficult. Unhappy with himself there. I think he knows he could have done that. Could have caught it. Difficult because you can't see the hold. It's so far away.
It's quite hidden.
Can't see the edge. They're looking around these volumes. Then here, the right foot coming off there.
Slipping right off.
Karen, who's already caught the hold, so hopefully he can be consistent with this.
Nice,
there we go.
See how he sinks his hips?
Yeah.
Gets it really... Oh, beautiful catch from Karen.
Catching the hold. Almost swinging out. That right foot is terrible. Very slippery.
Getting a nice high toe
Pressure on this
there.
flat toe. Now we're on the crimp section.
Really
test
small
of your
crimp
finger
over there.
strength.
Big.
2 millimeters. Left heel hook to keep him
beautiful.
in.
So he's made the zone now. Let's see if he can move through this. Beautiful.
Now get back to the slow, like powerful through your shoulders.
There's a lot of tension that he's holding over there right now.
Completely flat holds. Oh, such a good go.
Really good burn, yeah. Yeah, those holds really aren't great that he's moving through at the top over there. So it's like a lot of power on not so great holds. You got to be so precise.
You have to create the friction on it by pulling up into them, creating opposition with your feet. Nick here.
Ooh.
Oh, again, slipping out with the toe hook.
Yeah, learning that toe hook is really difficult, but what seems to be working is like sinking the hips really low to the right, creating that tension. There we go.
Oh, a little hop on the right foot there.
Yeah.
As the going for the jump. Landing on the left foot. Perhaps a bit tall for that beta.
Yeah.
No one yet trying the more delicate approach.
Oof, almost.
Trying to brush the hold, make sure their toes can stick.
Let's see what our most experienced climber does on the boulder.
Very slow movement. That looked closer than his last
Almost, yeah. He almost had it there. Joey, one of the more light-hearted climbers. Always great to climb with him.
Oh, that right foot is a bit too close to the wall, pushing him out.
The trick with that foot there, you want it kind of far away from the wall to have that hold. But then it's just so slippery.
Yeah, you're wanting to keep it further out so you can push your hips closer to the wall, but just trusting it is scary.
It's really difficult,
risky. And Jack catch it again. So slow,
really
making
slow,
it look easy now.
Just rocking through it like a pendulum.
Casual. Just
almost.
a left foot landing.
Yeah.
He managed to keep it up there. I think he would have caught the position.
Yeah, you kind of have to bring that left foot up to not let it dab against the floor.
Yeah. As soon as another limb touches the floor, your attempt is done. Can't continue.
Almost had it over there. But he's learning. He's learning how to move his body through that.
Learning. Can Cowan be consistent on this?
Let's see.
Yeah,
beautiful.
He's mastered this move.
Yeah, he's dialed that
so
in.
deep. Jump.
Oh,
might have bashed himself there. That looks quite hard.
Chalking team doing their job. I think with that right hold there on the volume, it really needs a lot of cleaning off the chalk because it's such a difficult hidden.
Oh, Nick trying to not quite keeping the toes, trying to make do.
Just move straight out of it. But the problem is that hold is so hidden and kind of far around the corner that getting it to it dynamically without enough time to think about it is kind of difficult.
Alistair catching it now. palming down on the volume to give himself some more space to jump out, keep his weight to the right, and still struggling.
Luke's back up. Let's see if Luke can get this catch. Oh!
Very cool move there, very flashy.
Acrobatics.
Yeah, it shows you how much he wanted it. Just sticking a one arm, twisting his, breaking his shoulder.
Damon slips off of that little toe there.
So nice to see him just smiling and laughing as he falls off.
Yeah.
Not getting angry,
Still
just
having a
enjoying
fun
it.
time.
Yeah. It's the best way to approach this. Oh, left toe not deep enough. Jack's brushing his own holds, taking it into in his own hands.
Yeah. Oh, and the shirt comes off.
Ah, now he's gonna flash. Now it's easy. Normally they leave the sort of final boulders, but here Jack wants to win.
Rushing off to that no shirt send. Hope he doesn't rush the boulder too much.
Now if he doesn't send now.
Beautiful, nice and slow.
Very good, sinking
Let's see
low.
if we can catch this.
So stretched out.
Whoa!
Oh, new beta.
Beautiful.
Using that shoulder
really so much power to be able to hold that on those.
Flat on the volume.
Wow, that was really awesome to see. Did not think that beta would come through. Ooh, almost a little slip over there. Up into the crimp. Gets the left heel, sinks it deep in there.
Oh, getting to the zone now.
Yeah, he's motivated now. He's really wants this.
This powerful section here.
Holding that.
All on your back.
Cranking in that shoulder. Let's see if he can make the top. And he tops out.
The crowd's so loud.
First top, he hypes the crowd up. Let's go. King Kong up there.
An amazing feeling.
He is psyched. He must be stoked. I bet the other climbers now are a little bit more motivated to get on top of this boulder now.
I can't let it get away with it.
Yeah, brushing team doing their work. Let's see how Ben fares. We are halfway through now.
And now Jack gets to rest for the next 10 minutes. No point trying this anymore. You've got your top. So he gets to save his skin, save his energy.
Let's see if Cowan can give us our second top, hopefully. Sinks in it.
So easy for him on that. Trying Jack's beta. Oh, still keeping it. It's the benefit of being able to watch the other climbers on their attempts.
Yeah, you learn from each other. Learn from each other, get inspired.
See, using the sport climbers trick here, bringing his chalk bag with him, getting to chalk up on the route. Oh, so upset with himself.
He's going to be upset, yeah, about that one. Small little slip. Often, when you figure out a couple moves, you tend to not think about them too much, but no move can go.
Nick really struggling to catch this toe hook.
Dynamic beta over there. But I guess Nick is one of the shorter climbers, so perhaps that toe is like just quite extended for him,
Can't
and he
keep
needs
it
to
deep.
move.
Yeah,
Beautiful sink down
very
from
easily.
Alistair.
Jack's inspired everyone with his beta now.
It clearly works.
Very
it looks
strong.
so hectic on the shoulder, but they seem to be making it work. Into the crimp.
So powerful in that right crimp to bring your feet up there.
Yeah.
All you're hanging on is 5 mils.
It's awesome to see the climbers learning from each other.
Yeah, shaking out there in between, so confident.
Moving really confidently.
Now here in tense shoulder position.
Oh, come on.
Oh, can he pull through?
So close. You really have to crank in with that right shoulder to stabilize up there.
It's locking in. You can't let your chest go out of the wall there. It's the flat holds. It's nothing to dig your fingers into. It's just all in the palm, all in your shoulder, all in your back.
Pure pressure.
Dude, catch this now. It's opening up his chest.
Just a little bit too much,
keep it closer to the wall. More in line.
Almost has there.
So tempting to look at your toe and try will it to stick, but sometimes you just got to look away and just trust that it'll stay there. Oh, Joey trying to just skip the toe completely. Go straight into that Gaston position. Might be possible, but looks so hard.
It's just so far. Perhaps Ben will try that beta too. I mean, he's quite a large person. Maybe he's going to go straight for it. Nice and slow, and he sticks it.
Catching
Beautiful.
the toe hook. Is he going to go for the shoulder?
There
yes.
we go.
More than
Check out
strong
the
enough for that.
biceps on Ben.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That was the most controlled we've seen that shoulder move so far. Now,
Nice high
can he get
foot.
to the physical section? This is his bread and butter here. Still on small crimps though. Hard for someone who as heavy as Ben.
Yeah. But he got that high heel really easily.
Using
Let's
his
see him
footwork.
move through this. Trick is to
Now.
go really slow. Yeah, keep the tension. Oh, and he's keeping it
So
well
much
there.
power. He's got his right hand
see.
up there.
He has to dig deep.
Slipping off.
Yeah, holding the tension and then moving up is just so difficult over there.
Karen easily doing toe hook, even faster this time. The most controlled catch of that we've seen so far.
Yeah, he's dialed that toe hook in.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if he can focus through this next section.
It's breezing through it now.
There
This
we
time.
go. Yeah, he knows he can do this next few moves.
Can't let Jack get too many attempts on him.
Yeah, he's giving it his all now.
And get his right hand up. He's going to go
Big move.
explosively.
Oh, and he catches it.
Oh,
And he has to crank in with that right shoulder.
getting his right foot up here.
He's
Stay
fighting.
high.
He's fighting. And he makes it.
there you go.
He gets the top. He's really stoked with that one. You can
So
see
happy.
slamming the wall. Really good effort from him.
Only 5 minutes left now, quarter of the initial time. Nick still trying to establish that toe hook. Jumping out, still trying this very complicated, very difficult beta.
There's so many moves going on in that.
Yeah. All
Sequence.
one motion while carrying your momentum to the right.
Yeah, you got to be so precise to be able to land something like that.
Exactly. Has to stick it again. There we go, easy.
Sinking really deep into that. Good catch. Yeah, this is looking really confident through these first few moves.
Looking very calm, very fluid, saving energy.
Yeah, you need it for this next section coming up here.
Yeah, now you have to be really strong. Underclinging that hold. Just using your biceps, just pulling in.
He gets the catch with the right hand.
Get it high on the shoulder.
Oh, beautiful catch.
Manages to stop the
He's
swing
happy
out just with
about
his foot. Just kicks the wall.
He'll be happy with that top for sure. Let's see if Luke can get the... Oh, almost gets the catch over there.
Damien here still hasn't caught the catch. See if he can get it now. Moving slow.
Oh, and
there
he gets
we
the
go.
catch. Beautiful from Damien.
Very nice. Moving through this sequence so easily as if he's done it before.
Yeah. It's obviously learned from the rest, it seems.
Yeah. It's always what you want. Just move as if you've done this boulder 100 times before.
Yeah, he's looking really smooth in this section.
Everyone's so strong on these crimps. No one's fallen off them yet. The finger strength is not fading.
Yeah, they're making those crimps look like they're good, but they really aren't that good.
Abysmal. Jumping into this.
and
So controlled.
Wow.
Now the hardest move. Getting that right foot on.
The crowd is going crazy for Damien.
So
Turn around to the crowd, gives us a nod.
amazing. So happy
Beautiful
with
from
that.
Damien.
Getting the zone and the top in one go. Amazing.
Rushing team doing their job. See if Joey can get the catch. Falls out.
Yeah, Ben.
Climbers are starting to feel the pressure now with only about just over 2 minutes left.
Basically the last attempt each.
Yeah.
Although rotating through a smaller group now, only 4 of them.
Nick's really going to want to make this work this time around.
Nick the favorite to win this.
Oh.
He really wants to try. was his best try yet. But
Yeah. It seems like he could actually make that dynamic move work if he goes for that catch on the volume.
that would be amazing. Since there's only 4 of them, they're just rotating through.
Yeah, they are blitzing through this.
Oh, also trying to go dynamically.
Ben slowing it down a little bit. Thing is, yeah, you want more attempts, but you can't rush this. This is just too delicate to rush.
Have to stay calm even though you have 1 attempt left. Has to be good. Oh, sinking too low on that. All right, let's see if Nick can do this dynamic beta. Oh, slipping off that right foot is so frustrating.
Gotta pay so much attention to every small detail.
Oh, new try.
Really big move.
That looked good. Looked
That
like
would
it
be
could work.
awesome to see if that move can actually stick.
Oh, slipping on the right foot.
Yeah.
40 seconds now. Time's running low. Everyone's just trying. But every attempt here, you're losing skin. You're getting tired. Well, the others who have already sent get to rest and prep for the next boulder.
Nick is keen. Let's see what he does. Ale, Nick, come on.
Oh, I heard the slap of that volume from up here. So much power in that.
So Luke's up again. That means they're all going to get 1 more attempt, even if the time runs out.
I think it's the last attempt for everyone here.
Yeah. Make it count, Joey.
Oh, trying to palm down there, bashing his hand. Last attempt for each of them. He's just taking his time.
Yeah.
Trying to calm the nerves. Nice and
Also
balanced.
catch some energy, catch his breath a little bit, slow it down. A little bit more focus this time around,
moving slowly, you can see he's in the zone. Really wants this. Oh, so difficult to catch that
left toe was just a little bit too low there.
All right, it's Nick. It's the last attempt for the men's Boulder 1.
Yeah.
It's a shame because I'm sure he could just power through the rest of this climb.
For sure. Just with his span, this first move is really...
and that's it. All right, men's Boulder 1. Surprising results, actually.
Yeah.
Jack getting the first top, definitely in the lead, least attempts.
Yeah, for sure.
So
he's going to be leading it.
Only 4 attempts.
So here we have the men's results with Jack on top with only 4 attempts to the top, creating quite an interesting mix of results with Damien in 2nd, Alistair in 3rd, and Calvin in 4th place. Ben made that zone, so luckily has some points on the board. Unfortunately, Luke, Joey, and Nick do not have any points, but we still have 2 boulders to go, so anything could still happen at this point in the competition. Just creating a little bit more pressure for Luke, Joey, and Nick to get some points on the board. And of course for the guys up front to, maintain that lead. It might come down to attempts if we see more tops from Jack, Damien, Alistair, and Calvin. Yeah, we can hear the crowd going crazy over here. They are very excited with the results so far. And we're going to have quite a powerful boulder coming up next. So let's see how the guys fare with that. Also for the women, they're going to be having a more powerful endurance boulder coming up. So let's see if they can still have the energy and the grit to climb through it after all this climbing today. So we can see Ben made that zone. Unfortunately couldn't make it any further than that.
Alright, so here we have a wide shot showing women's boulder number 2, men's boulder number 3, and men's number 2 and 3. Second boulder here will be the purple, very powerful, good holds, less delicate this time, so we'll see if the climbers who struggled on the delicate start will have more confidence now and just be able to rely on their strength. See how large this crowd is here, all the lights showing the wall, such a cool vibe. Everyone in the community coming through, cheering for each other, everyone knowing each other, supporting each other. Each of these boulders have been sponsored by different companies. Women's boulder 2 here, the purple boulder. It's been sponsored by GoPro and Blackbird Productions. GoPro standing outside, supporting people going outdoors and trying to record their climbs, record their ascents and their adventures. Contributing towards this event to allow us to start it and to give these athletes their prizes and to host the gym for everyone. About to start women's boulder number 2. Bishop's going first again. Alright, 20 minutes have started. Close up now. Difficult shoulder move, facing in towards the wall. Very cramped position. There we go. Getting out of the start. Established already. Looking so physical. Managing to catch this jump here.
Yo, that was a beautiful catch over there. And gets a zone.
Getting a zone on her first attempt, that must feel good for the confidence. On that tiny foot chip on that right foot. Right hand coming out.
She's looking really strong to this boulder.
Hoping for the flash now. Now you feel the pressure. Oh, just coming out. Perhaps needing to go with more confidence and jump to that hole.
Yeah. Really good first attempt though. She's got to be confident going into her next attempts.
We'll see if that carries through for everyone else. Or if Beatrice is just that strong. Establishing here. Difficult position, facing kind of like an iron cross here, arms wide.
Really
that
spanned
drop
out,
knee,
yeah.
You need to use your mobility there.
Reaching around the corner over there.
Wanting to go with the right hand, but feeling far.
There we go.
Oh,
beautiful
jump.
catch.
What a good jump. There we go, zone on the first try. Sitting into that right
really
heel hook.
Strong.
Here we see some different beta. Left heel. Making that move away.
Finds a chip.
A lot easier.
Coming really efficiently so far.
Now just chilling a bit, resting, resetting, getting ready for the next hard section.
Releases the heel to get some more reach over to the next hole.
Looks like she's planning to jump to this. Oh, changed the mind.
Ooh. Catches herself. Stays on the wall.
I'm tired by that point. You need to decide what you want to do quite quickly.
Yeah.
You can't just be hanging there.
Got to move out of that position sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
Here we got Jessica, our young crasher. Let's see what she can do on this boulder.
Still facing into that tiny, tiny box.
Finding the drop knee over there.
High left toe, see if she can catch this jump. Oh, so
Catching it
good.
really smoothly, yeah.
Immediately placing the foot on as well.
Straight up to the zone.
No energy wasted.
Looking really confident over here. Oop,
Oh.
drops down, catches herself though.
Trying to reset. Shake it out. Get some energy back.
She knows she has time down here, yeah. Back up to the zone.
She find
If
that
she
left
can
heel
find,
hook.
there we go. Oh, almost had
The
it.
right hand struggling a bit.
Trying to decide what to do, yeah.
A bit tired there.
Yeah, by
Trying
that
to rely on
point,
the right hand to get the left heel up.
indeed. Rushing team doing their little bit of work. Here we got Farron Smith up.
Everyone's still on their flash go. No beta yet seen by everyone else, but all finding the same solutions.
Farron's been climbing for 8 years. MC just announced. Cruises that jump over there. Straight up to the zone.
Now going for that high right foot, not going for the heel. Oh, sinking into it.
Really strong from Farron.
So powerful, confident as well, saving energy.
Going straight up for the next holds. Ooh, finding
That's
that.
done. We'll see how hard this finishes.
Oh, almost drops. Gets the flash, maybe. She gets the flash.
Gets the flash. First flash we've seen today.
Awesome stuff from Farron. She's going to be really happy with that.
Yeah, and to recover after missing the last hold.
Indeed. Yeah.
Stay calm, composed,
Yeah.
continue on.
Compose her. She knew she could make that move.
She climbed through that beginning section with so much confidence, and that's what you
Yeah.
need for these more powerful boulders. You just need to trust yourself, trust that you figured out what you want to do.
You know, you've done the work. You know you can do this.
That's such a
Beautiful
technical
movement
drop
there.
knee.
Yeah.
So much mobility required for that.
Yeah, I don't think people realize how intense that is on the knee, actually.
Yes. To twist from that complete upright position to go down, making this jump look very easy. Confident facing the toe. Going straight
Going
over.
straight over with the left.
Oh, holding that.
And hold it so
Amazing.
well.
Yeah.
Really controlled. Wow, she made that look
Amazing, so
really
calm.
easy.
There we go. Made it
Beautiful.
in the park.
Another flash.
I have Milena on it.
Having a little bit more success on this second boulder, which is great to see.
Yes. Get that psych back, get that confidence. You always have a mix of that in the competition. Harder, easier boulders based on style, preference.
Yeah, and just what we've had more exposure to, I guess.
Yeah.
This boulder might be a sort of boulder that you see.
And that's the difficulty of competition climbing. If your
Yeah.
foot goes off, you're out.
That's
Smallest
your
mistake.
attempt. Yeah.
And you know that, and so you have more pressure, and you're more likely to do it.
Yeah.
And you
'cause
stay
you're
calm and
thinking
forget about it.
Yeah, yeah. So it's awesome about the girls that have now gone flashes is that they get to rest for the rest of this time, which is pretty critical if you've been climbing the whole day.
Yes, especially after a physical boulder like this.
Yeah.
You want to save skin, save energy.
Ooh.
Oh, falling
Little
off the
slip
start
off
again.
there.
Interesting to see the ones who were more confident on the previous boulder now falling off the start.
Yeah.
Good to see a mix results.
See Ariane on this boulder, her first attempt. Finds that left toe.
Going
Fine.
without as much of a drop knee, stretching out But there we go. I was wondering if this would come through. She didn't establish on the start.
Yes.
There's 2 lines of tape going to that volume at the bottom. She only placed her right foot on it and then went straight up with her left foot.
Yeah, but
if she's doing that and no one else is, then that's unfair.
Yeah.
So she was called off the boulder, told she hadn't established. Very unfortunate. It's the pressure coming to you. Just forget these very simple things.
Such small details.
Nothing to do with your climbing, but how calm can you stay? How composed can you be?
Yeah.
Matrix catching this again.
Rules are rules.
Getting to the zone now. Oh, sinking into that right toe. It's such a small toe to trust that.
Yeah, you don't even see it beneath her foot over there.
Yeah. Can she reach out like everyone else, or is it too far for her?
Yeah, there she's got
very
it.
extended.
Beautiful catch.
Oh, the left hand even came off there.
Yeah.
To readjust. There we go.
And she's probably got it now.
The right hand first, another heel. There we go. Very nice.
She'll be happy with that, yeah. The atmosphere is definitely picking up over here. Crowd's getting a bit more excited.
I think in general people prefer the more physical boulders.
Yeah, it's also exciting to watch physical climbing.
Catching the jump again.
Beautiful. Get to zone.
Going for the heel hook again. The only one who's done this. Looking quite good on it.
Finds that left hold. Awesome. Finds a chip.
Now you need to release this left heel, which is the hard part.
There we go. Makes
stretched out.
Base.
Perfect. Can she reach this left hand up? She's seen the beta from everyone else now. Oh, it's a bit too far for her. Here's the different bodies coming through. And bring her left foot a bit closer.
Oh. Yeah, that's going to make that move really difficult for her to go at it at a more dynamic pace.
Needing to catch it rather than to go slowly.
Yeah.
Very difficult. Might be possible for her size if she can adjust that left foot, but definitely taking a lot more effort and work.
Yeah. I think she just needs to find the right body position to make that reach, and then she'll have it.
Also going for the left heel hook here.
The left, nice. Ooh.
Hard on that right shoulder.
Yeah.
Halfway through now. So decent amount of goes and a top. So
yeah,
definitely making progress. Highly likely we'll see a few more tops. And Milena recover from her first attempt. There we go. Much better.
Awesome. She finds a hold around the corner. Gets the catch. Beautiful stuff.
She knew exactly what to do with that swing.
Yeah.
Feet straight back on. So focused.
Looks like she's done this part before.
She's cruising this now. Yeah, she
Gets
can reach that
over,
easily.
Gets the catch.
This is her style.
Pulls straight up, yeah. This is right up her alley.
Looks so easy for her.
So left heel. Beautiful stuff from Milena.
Making sure she matches for the quiet time.
Yeah.
Checking. Make sure she gets the thumbs up.
That little sneaky look over the shoulder just to make sure. Some people often do get to the top, get a bit excited and jump up before they've shown that they've actually controlled it.
Yeah, they just tap the hold and say they've done it, but it might not necessarily be the case.
Yeah, you need to show that you've controlled that. Let's see.
Fitting that drop knee in, body's getting in the way. Contortionist here.
Gets the catch. Looking really calm.
So cool to see how powerful they are. Strong.
So this is Ilka coming up now. Oh, and Ilka gets the Gaston catch. She's doing really well. Yeah, Ilka's got this, and she knows.
Oh,
wow.
Show off.
Ilka showing off her power.
No need to heel hook there. That hold's good, too good for her as a jug.
Yeah. No fancy shenanigans, just pure power.
Why increase the risk with more moves? Just release that left hand.
can really see how boxed in the climbers are there in that beginning part.
Ariane a bit taller and struggling to fit that heel through, well, the knee through. But the insane mobility of these climbers, they can just fit into anything.
Finds it. Let's see if she finds this next hold.
Oh,
and she does.
quite powerful there. Struggling. And she can reach out,
Reaches up.
catch the Gaston. There we go.
They seem to have established the send train. Everyone's seen each other ascend this boulder.
Has she been inspired to let go of the left hand? No, not quite that confident.
A little bit off the safer route.
That mobility there.
Yeah.
Feet completely 180 degrees apart. Comfortable. Nice to see them getting so many tops in this boulder, getting their confidence up.
Yeah. And I mean, everyone's here to climb and to have fun, so getting a top just adds to that fun experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's great to see.
Now here, this is where the attempts matters. How soon did you top it? How quickly did you figure it out? Oh, here, just releasing that right hand during the swing.
Wow. Yeah.
Takes a lot of confidence to do that.
She's done that move a couple times though, so she's really confident in moving through that sequence.
Struggling with the undercling, the bicep power, just pull yourself into the wall. Interesting there to see how they make these beginning sequences more efficient. They even add new movement into it. They're not just doing it better, they're actually changing it.
Yeah.
Try conserve energy for the powerful parts later on.
Yeah. To hold that tension through there with the undercling.
Very technical heel hook there.
Yeah.
Pulling it out herself.
Just over 6 minutes left, so there's still quite a bit of time for a few more attempts.
With a lot more attempts since people have already topped as well.
Yes,
so there's less people trying now.
So there's still quite a lot of opportunities to find tops on this boulder.
Taking a time here to chalk up, rest a bit.
Yeah, I mean, they know the beta, they know the sequence, so getting some time to save up some energy might be worthwhile.
Brushing the foothold there, getting some toe rubber off it. Warrior's too slippery now. Every time they put so much weight on their toes on it, it leaves behind a little bit of rubber, so extra slick surface on top.
Yeah.
So these high stakes, you need everything to be perfect. And it can be scary watching everyone else send, and you're realizing that you need to if you want to stand a chance.
Yeah, and time's running up, so the pressure just continuously increases. Okay, Sarah looking really strong with that first movement, gets the undercling.
Not rushing anything as well, which is it's slipping off that foot still.
Yeah, that foot is tiny though, so many of the climbers have made that look really easy to stand on.
Yes.
But it's really not. 5 minutes left.
And they're putting all of their weight on it.
Yeah.
And they're bringing both of their hands across, and that is just the only thing that they're on, which is why some of the girls are trying to get the left heel hook.
Yeah, just to relieve some of that pressure.
Yeah. See, they're taking a bit more of a break in between now. Not rushing it, trying to stay calm. I think fatigue may be playing a part here as well.
Indeed. Yeah, and with quite a demanding boulder, rest time is actually crucial.
Yes.
They know the moves.
You see them taping up here.
Probably losing some skin, throughout the day.
Yeah, slipping off everything. Some raw fingertips. They're trying to tape it up, fix it while you can.
Yeah, we can't
see every finger there taped up. And tape itself has terrible friction, but it's better than having no skin, blood on the wall, bleeding through the tips. It's just an example of how much they've trained to do this, and climbing in the morning today is exhausting. So
it shows you the pain tolerance as well of these climbers.
There we go, catching it. Maybe that little break gives her enough power to come through now. Struggling with that right foot. Just have to trust it. You can't readjust it. It's too small.
It's too small to readjust, Now, once you find it, just stick it in there and kind of hope and trust.
Even more tape going on. They're broken.
Tape frenzy. So as you can see, this boulder is actually sponsored by Blackbird. Here we have another attempt.
Getting confident on this, although every time you do this, it requires power.
Yeah.
Again, catching while the swing's out. So confident on that move.
Yeah, guess it's just another one of those energy-saving mechanisms that they've developed.
Every attempt, they're finding their beta, but they're getting more tired, drained physically.
Holds it. Beautiful.
Once you get this last sequence, if you can catch that Gaston, then you're in it. The last move is on the hard.
Ale, come on. Come on, Sarah. Just missing that hold.
So stretched out in that position, so hard to move.
She's going up with her right hand, which might help a little bit because of her lack of reach to get over there.
Yeah. But then once you've caught that right hand...
Yeah, then what? Yeah, moving out of that
position.
introduces some coordination.
Jessica sinking so low to get that in. Very nice move there. Now just slowing it down. Or try to move over quickly, maybe running out of power and matching the undercling.
Yeah.
And save time.
So the pressure's going up, so once you get to that position that you know you're kind of struggling at, like the tension and the pressure just gets to you a little bit. You kind of might ditch your previous plans of what to do.
Also, not wanting to hog up the wall and take too much time, allow everyone else the opportunity to have their attempts as well.
Yeah. Ensuring a fair competition. Finds it. Finds a catch.
Okay, still.
I love that swing catch.
And that right heel and just sitting on the hip. Crowd really wants her to send it on this go.
Ooh, she finds the left hand.
There we are.
There we go. She's almost there.
Moving confidently now. She wants to get this. For the jump. Oh, both hands there.
Goes up with the double hand movement.
Looks like she could get it next go, but depends on fatigue now. If she's strong enough to, but she's figured out the beta.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's so many attempts going on now. Kind of, it's obviously best to top the boulder, but after so many attempts, just losing energy.
Yes. Now strategy comes through. The others are taking a rest and they're choosing not to go.
Exactly.
Saving energy for the next boulder. They've already got zones. Perhaps not confident they can get the top.
Points.
And there we go. You see, rushing the attempt, not resting, and it just can't go on. Very good attempts from all of them. Most successful boulder we've had so far.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the girls will be happy with their results on this boulder.
You can see the scorecard soon. See who's in the lead now after the first two boulders.
It's going to be interesting to see. Now the tension starts to build as we see who takes the lead.
Here we have the women's scoreboard after the two boulders. So Milena at the top, Ilka coming second. So Milena, as we said, the more experienced climber coming through, coming back to competing now and showing that she still knows what's going on.
Yeah, followed by Ilka and Annelien in second and third. All three of them have had two tops. Really starting to see the discrepancy in scores now. But everyone having points on the board, which is great to see.
Yeah, amazing to see, and good to see that they're still getting zones, still getting points, still have something to fight for. And yeah, seeing the more experienced older climbers doing better, but the younger ones who are trying this for the first time, new to competing, are still doing so well and still getting high, making progress on every attempt.
But Annelien in third, I mean, she's had experience with the competition climbing, but she's quite young, so it's great to see her up there.
There's opportunity to prove herself and show
Indeed.
she can rock it with the more experienced older girls.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see after the third boulder if it comes down to attempts between Milena, Ilka, and Annalene. That'll make it really tight, make it really interesting.
But Ariane and Beatrix still in contention.
Yeah.
They could still take podium if they send, and then none of the top three do. Can still all change in the third one. Every
swing.
boulder has so much impact.
Yeah. That's the beauty of the sport, is that it could swing anyway.
Yeah. So here we just have another observation of men's boulder 1. You can see the more of the dual text now. See how slippery and shiny that hold is, all the reflections on it.
The men will be climbing on boulder number 2. This is just a look back at what number 1 looked like.
Beautiful boulder. Hard to move across.
Okay.
Hello, can we please turn up the music? This is my song!
Alright, so
Men are lined up and ready to take on the second boulder.
men's number 2. Got the crowd moving more around it. It's on the right side of this arch over here, on the more overhanging section.
Yeah.
I am very excited to see how this boulder is climbed. It looks very physical. There we go. Now they're starting. There's the intended beta. The first move is a campus.
Just go straight for it.
Coming into the Gaston.
Really
such
big
small
move.
holds.
Yeah, big move, small holds. This is what we love to see.
This is powerful climbing here.
See the Africamps there in the back. That's some superb camping and glamping around South Africa. Beautiful camp spots.
Yeah, in Cedarburg especially.
Yeah.
Everyone who's wanting to have a bit more of a chill time. Climbing.
Look at that beautiful cross from Damien.
What an awkward position to be in.
He's
getting a toe hook around the arete. Close to that hole, touching it even. Looking at the camera here, chalking up.
Staring it down.
Asserting dominance.
And Joey's up. The energy has definitely picked up in the crowd. They're getting louder, more excited.
Everyone's getting psyched now.
Beautiful canvas move.
Looking so easy in that move.
Yeah, he loves campusing and big, strong, powerful moves. So let's see how he fares here.
So smooth through that, but it's so powerful on the shoulder.
Really controlled. And sticks it with just one hand on.
Releases the twisted position. His foot up.
He's in his element. He's enjoying this boulder.
He's so strong on these crimps here.
Tiny crimp. Finds it so easily. Huge pincher.
Still moving with confidence. Still knows what he's doing. Remembers his beta. Feeling fatigued here.
We can see just how bad that hold is at that angle. Finds
getting to the top. What a flash.
Huge smile from Joey.
Amazing.
This is going to be massive for him. This puts him back in the running.
Yes. After struggling on men's boulder 1, and then really just showing us that he's such a strong climber, and just shows the level of these guys here.
Yeah.
I see Jack also insanely strong. Yeah, cheating a bit. Not wearing a shirt. Bit unfair.
See if the lack of the weight of a shirt helps him at all through this move. Huge
into that Gaston move.
This angle really shows you how hard that move is.
And all the more impressive that Joey made it look so smooth and just moved through it. Here, needing to keep the core tension and control while crossed arms. Exploding out.
These are really big moves. I think Joey made it look really easy, but they're so far apart in such bad holds.
And Joey being able to just relax and sag his arm back and sit in the position, just shows how much core tension he had. You know, being in that position and keeping his feet on. Then here, extremely powerful climber on these tiny crimps here. A lot of experience outdoors. And this problem more similar to outdoors, overhanging, small holds, awkward moves.
Much more up his alley, And even though he's so heavy, so strong on those big moves to small holds,
good
that
progress
tension
there.
is just really difficult to keep.
Yeah.
What's cool is for the men, that first boulder required quite a bit of coordination, more comp style, and this is kind of traditional, which is great to see.
Yes. Power in the first one to put his foot up for the campus move. A bit more mature and conserving more energy.
Yeah, he's always a bit of a more efficient climber.
Yes.
He's going to find the most efficient way up this.
But then not necessarily able to just power through. Trying to just jump up to it.
Yeah.
Without using the right foot this time. Here we have Nick, unable to get past the first move on the first boulder, but such a strong climber. I'm very confident with him on this boulder. He's trying to skip holds now.
But he jumped so far over there. I don't think we realize how far he jumped there. But skipping moves on such a critical boulder might not be the best strategy. But I stand to be
power. That's the easy campus.
Let's see what they're teaching these boys in Joburg. Catches that Gaston with so much grace.
But the feet slip out. Too much focus on the upper body there.
Yeah. Really got to think about every part of your body, every move, everything that's happening.
Staying so close to the wall for this. Moving is so smooth and comfortable.
Got to control that toe.
To be able to bring that back up. There we go. Yeah, swinging even once on that and even getting the toe, you still lose so much energy holding such small holds.
Yeah. And you need energy throughout the whole climb.
Still choosing not to use the feet. I guess Karen's the only one who doesn't want to just campus pure. Get his right foot up.
Finds a toe.
Move through that section very fast. Matching on his hand.
On his hand, yeah. That was awesome to see.
If you can't find a hold, just make your own with your hand.
Jack summoning the brushes. Let's see what he does.
Look good on his first go.
He's also a really powerful climber, tends to take the more powerful approach on boulders.
Also send extremely hard boulders outdoors.
He looks like he just wants to set up. Finds a toe really easily.
So
matches
precise.
on the hand. Almost finds that zone.
Joey so far the only one who's gone through that and with a flash.
He did it so comfortably, which is really cool to see.
He didn't match on the hand, just released the right hands and went up.
Just go up is what they all say.
Just go up. It's the best coaching advice I could ever give.
Yeah, we see Ben moving through the campus.
Catching it with only 2 fingers. And then latching on. There we go.
Setting up to go straight for the zone.
Shows he has the finger strength to just hang off the left. So if you could get that right foot up, then could do the same thing and reach it. But you need the opposition. That hold is horizontal. You can't just grab it from on top.
Yeah. Colin finds a toe immediately. Looking really efficient this time around.
Now going static, locking off.
Really finding it.
So much strength required to lock off there, not move dynamically.
Digging really deep. This is great to see from Calren.
Finding the toe hook sequence.
Toe.
This is the intended beta so far.
Wow.
Keeping tension there.
Calren's making this look cool. And he finds the top. That's big for Colin.
Amazing.
He's going to be really happy with that.
Doing so well today in these boulders.
Beautiful technique over there, finding
Yes.
those toes, reading the boulder exactly how it was intended to be climbed.
Karen's
Shows you
the one
that
to watch.
experience really shows.
Yeah. Nick, most accomplished outdoor climber here.
Finds the toe really easily.
Able to release that right hand. Now just blasting up to see how much
Finds-
pressure he's putting on that right toe.
Yeah. He's cruising this next section. Looking really comfortable. Goes straight up.
Looking so comfortable on
See the
that.
power of Nick Allen.
Not needing any fancy upside down toe hook beta, just relying
Just
on
goes straight up.
his body positioning and his strength and using a heel hook instead. Nice to see.
He's somehow
Tops
broken
with
the
different
laws.
beta.
Yeah, he's broken the laws of physics. He just goes up. Like he takes that advice, just go up. Too hard. Alistair with the shirt off. Let's see if this helps him.
Taking a few tips from Jack.
Bit of a hand swap over there. Finding that toe really easily now.
They're becoming more and more precise. That was so close.
Just need to lock off a little bit more to get into that zone hold. We got Luke back up.
This is one of those boulders where I worry that the attempts might start getting a bit worse. You might need to
Yes.
rest a bit longer between attempts. It's
Yeah,
so
each attempt
physical.
is so taxing.
The beta can be complex, but we've seen what's more important is that raw power.
Yeah, just power through this one. Yeah, the quality of attempts will definitely diminish with time. We're about to hit 10 minutes now, 10 minutes left.
This is where we see that endurance aspect coming through. Can you recover in your rest? And it's the same point again. Definitely the crux there is going to the zone hold.
Yeah,
Jack being very specific about when he wants brushed. Let's see if he can send it on this go. Half the time left.
really smooth so far. Looking calm and collected. Finds the toe. Hand match, beautiful. Just needs to get a little bit higher up to actually get onto that hold.
Such a small hold, and to catch it precisely enough with the momentum. That's why Karen went for that full lock off on his left arm. But now we're rotating only between 5 of them, since 3 of them have sent. So they're going to get more attempts on now, but perhaps getting more fatigued with less rest as well.
Yeah, they might do what the woman did and take some more time to rest, even though it's their turn. But they kind of have to all agree upon that, because it's like one person goes and the next goes. Let's see. Ben's looking strong. Finds it but doesn't stick it.
It's the difficulty of this time control is if you take your time and try rest, it affects everyone else as well.
Yeah.
So you're obligated to just go when it's your turn.
Yeah.
It shows those initial tops, those flashes are so important. Joey getting a massive advantage here, getting that flash.
We got our next climber up, looking really smooth.
Alistair shirtless. It's going through. Coming from Joburg. So powerful. There we go.
Alistair
Catching it
finds
accurately.
Finds zone into the next crimp. Finds the pinch.
Going for the heel hook, not the
Straight
toe.
up. Deciding maybe that's not the
Straining
way.
so hard. Got the toe hook there.
Nice, Alistair.
There you go. Less physical.
Finds it.
Relaxed finish. Relief.
Gives the boulder problem a little bit of a tap over there.
Saying thank you. Interesting to see the different personalities. Some reach the top and scream and yell and are so happy, and then he reaches the top and just sighs.
Just a sigh of relief. Okay, I've done it. No more. Especially on a boulder like this. Like once you've done it, you're happy. You're happy you don't have to go through the pain and grit to find that toe, to find that crimp.
Full body tension. crimps, shoulders, core, legs, toes.
Everything is activated in this boulder.
And you still have one left after this, and you have to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
How hard is that one going to be? How physical is that going to be?
And that's what these timers are doing. They're keeping in mind what's coming up next. So okay, Damien's looking really smooth and controlled. Let's see if he can find the zone. Come on, Damien.
Jack again
ordering
requesting
the brushes to do some dirty work.
That's what they're there for. Yeah, they're psyched for this go. You know, Nick and Jack climb together a lot, train together a lot, close friends. So there's probably some healthy rivalry there.
Yeah.
Not wanting to be left behind.
Ooh, trying a bit of a interesting hand situation going there.
Still going to go for this jump.
Oof, just a little bit too low to get that.
I suspect he can catch it, but then will he be able to hold that position without the foot?
I don't know. More shirts off as Ben though also takes off his shirt.
Yeah, slowly just trying to gain some power back. Get a bit weightless.
Let's see if that Krach power comes through for Ben now.
Really nice here. Everyone's just completely locked in on this Gaston.
Yeah.
His first move.
Making it look so easy. It's really not.
I mean, it's a move that I think I need to train a few more years to just be able to do.
Yeah.
And all of them just breezing through it.
I mean, a move like that is so intense on the shoulder. You can't just do that. Oh, almost finds zone.
Now the fatigue definitely building up.
Yeah, and with limited time on the clock, the pressure is building too. Between fatigue and pressure, let's see if we can get another top.
Shirt still on, not ready to give it all yet.
Luke seems to be saving that shirt for the final boulder.
You see Luke's foot just cutting there. As soon as you start focusing too much on your hands, focusing too much on what's going to come later with what you've already done, you can slip off because everything's so hard. They make it look so easy, but
one move at a time. But then one move entails so many different things to focus on.
Trying to release and relax in that position.
Yeah, I don't think much relaxing can happen during this boulder.
No, not
it's just constant tension.
And we see here the other guys choosing to rest.
Luke choosing to attempt it again.
So skipping Jack and Ben. Luke get this toe on this time.
Got to be so precise with that toe.
I think here everyone's realizing how physical this boulder's been.
Yeah.
Trying to save something for the end.
Yeah, I mean, with 3.5 minutes left and only a few guys attempting, they each still have a few more attempts, but the question is, do they want many more attempts or just one really good quality attempt?
I think Damien here is just psyched to be here, psyched to be climbing. We saw him smiling earlier. Still smiling when it comes off. I think he's just enjoying this climb.
Yeah, he's having a good time. He always has a smile on his face. Rushing through, back at it.
Jack hyping up the crowd.
Oh, Jack seems to thrive off of energy, so energy from the crowd is really going to help with this powerful boulder.
Absorbs the energy out of them. Still going for this jump. See if he can do it. Be the first one.
Oh, there he's going to find the toe. Come on, he has to crank in now for this one.
Closest go yet, but I think that's the last one now.
Edging closer and closer towards it.
This boulder is also sponsored by Wild Within. They make beautiful, locally sourced clothing, all sustainably created.
Yeah.
Nice stretchy pants and gear for climbing in, and then comfy, going out to Rocklands.
Local brand, yeah, started by Aiden Bennett. Shout out to him. Really loving what he's doing with the brand.
Yeah, Ben here. Everyone's just getting through the section easily.
Come on, Ben. Almost finds it, so it bounces off it, but then finds it.
Catching it the second time.
Hand
Still enough
match.
energy.
Oh, just firing off with that. The fatigue is really showing now.
Yeah. But still making progress on the accuracy with that toe. I mean,
Yeah.
Earlier, Ben struggling to get it on at all. To still make progress and learn more about the boulder even while you're definitely more tired and exhausted. Interesting balance between the two.
Yeah, this is actually just really showing how strong Joey is in this sort of climbing.
Yes.
Like, with a really relaxed flash. He's had the whole session now, the whole 20 minutes to rest essentially.
Yes, well, these guys are all fatigued. But interesting to see considering he didn't top the first boulder. It just shows how wide a repertoire you need to compete. You can't just be strong. You can't just be confident. I mean, you would watch Joey on that and think, oh, he's going to win the comp. And then can't get through the toe hook sequence and that very technical movement.
No, the best of the best are the most versatile. Jack almost finding the zone.
Oh, feeling tired in his back there, you can see.
But disappointed with that, with himself over there.
And now fatigued for the next go as well, next boulder. Is Ben going to give it one more shot?
And he's up. Let's see if Ben, the unit, can make it up.
No, this is the last go.
Getting a zone would be really good for Ben over here.
Yeah, this is why they're all still fighting, because they're just one move away from getting that zone, just getting a few extra points. Everything up till now has meant nothing. You're not getting any points for any of the work, any of the effort you've put in.
Yeah, nothing to show for it.
If you can just grab that zone and stay on it one time.
Let's see. Hey!
And he got it.
Gets the zone.
Again, he knows that's what he wanted.
Gets the next one.
And he got the top as well. Even with the fatigue.
Ben's grit is really showing there. Catches a toe beautifully. Moves up. Here we get a top shot of Ben. He sees the last hole.
Oh, fatigue.
And
he got the top as well. What a heroic last go. He's managing to calm down after falling on that move before the zone so many times. For sure he was in two minds about whether he should even go for that move. Amazing.
On his knees, really stoked with that top.
Everyone congratulating him. Everyone's so supportive.
What an amazing send there at the end. Literally last attempt that they could have had. Beautiful stuff.
And it's interesting how that's almost as impressive as the flash.
Yeah.
That grit to keep on going while fatigued, to push through the mental.
Just shows you how much like grit and power endurance these guys have.
Yes. Here we have the men's final scoreboard. Alistair sitting at the top now, with Cowan in second. Alistair just getting everything in less attempts.
Yeah.
Both of them topping the boulders, which is absolutely amazing. Joey still not in the podium after that flash, but definitely very close. If he can get the next boulder in a few attempts, then he'll have a good shot at getting third or second.
Yeah, and with the amount of energy conserved in that last boulder, it's looking really good
Yes.
for him for the next one.
Very likely. And here, Ben, although sitting third, using up all of that energy to get
Yeah.
that final hero ascent.
We'll have to see how much he has left in a tank for the last boulder, which is going to require quite a bit. Luke, unfortunately not getting any points just yet, but hopefully in this last boulder. Nick Allen down at 5th. I think the crowd was probably expecting otherwise, but I mean, we still do have another boulder to go.
Yes.
And I do think that this is going to be a little bit more up his alley than the rest of the guys, so let's see what happens.
Yeah, more comp style. We get to have a look at it now.
Okay, so yeah, this is Women's Boulder 3, and as you can see, it's quite a long boulder. Do you want to talk us through this boulder quickly?
Yeah, so we'll get the chance to talk through it while they're climbing. But here's the showstopper. Spinning around, campus moves. Very powerful, very flashy. Hopefully they've saved some power from their last attempt.
Yeah. You can see Beatrix up. Hopefully she reads this the intended way, shows us this flashy, awesome move. Spin around.
You
Gonna require a
campus
lot of
through that
power.
one-arm power. Trying to generate some swing.
Oh, there she got it.
catching the jug, that's a good hold there. And choosing to match on it, not continuing the swing out.
Slowing it down just a little bit. Chitars tend to slow things down.
Struggling to fit both hands on, now adjusting to get the left hand over as well.
Great adjustment over there though.
In a good position, but maybe a bit tired now.
Touches the zone but doesn't establish on the zone.
He's just go up left
There
handed
we
first
go.
instead. There we go, got the zone now.
Figured it out.
Beatrix so far having very good first attempts. Finding this right hand, palm down. That small
Beautifully
left
read.
toe.
Yeah, there's a lot riding on that tiny toe over there.
Yeah, we need to test again that shoulder strength, that pushing strength. Can you push your body up above your shoulders, make space for your feet?
And she does it really
managing
well.
it, getting that right toe on, finding the perfect beta,
Doing it
fitting into a
exactly.
small box.
There we go. And she's finding a way out of that box beautifully.
Oh, just slipping
Swings
out. So much force generated there. It was being
Yeah.
exhausted.
But really good first attempt.
Very good first attempt. Could have been a flash. That last section definitely requiring less power, bit more control, which I think after
Yeah.
using as much power as that is hard to generate.
It's really hard to keep that after all that energy expenditure.
And it's definitely a boulder where the more powerful climbers will come through, but again, they have that section with the feet, needing the mobility and the problem solving.
Let's see how Sarah does with this next campus move.
Swinging the hips. Oh,
Almost
just not
fine.
far enough. Being maybe a bit cautious.
Yeah.
Needing to just commit to that jug. You can get just 3 fingers on it and you'll be fine.
Indeed. Yeah, we have Jessica, our youngest competitor, up. Let's see how she does. It's really impressive that she's out here amongst these experienced climbers, climbing in the finals for Gravity Bowl. It's really awesome to see.
And still doing well. Oh,
Fine to
swing.
catch.
Very confident on that campus. All the young kids like to campus the boulders.
Yeah.
Probably very experienced here. Also choosing to match and slow it down.
Goes up left.
We're trying to get the zone, perhaps. There we go,
we
going
go.
for that left hand. Tempting to always go for the zone.
Yeah,
Make sure you
just
get those
right
points
for the
in.
points.
Going for a low palm down on the foothold. Not leaving space for that right foot later.
Yeah. She's going to have to readjust that to get that foot there.
Oh, walking her way up, doing completely different beta.
Getting
Upside
herself
down.
into such a interesting position.
Oh,
Really
very
good attempt
difficult.
though. Yeah.
Now getting the zone on the first go.
Got Farron Smith up now.
The girls all doing their flash goes as well, trying to figure everything out by themselves for the first time. Farron looking very comfortable getting up to this move.
Yeah.
Let's see how much he can commit to that swing. Wrong direction so far, going out of the wall. Needs to adjust it.
There we go. She seems to be readjusting her grip on the hold there.
Ah, not going for the swing here. Going very slowly now.
Yeah. Wow,
Healing on top of the hold.
Yeah.
That's a miniature hold just there to block
Yeah.
the top of it.
But she finds it and she gets a zone.
Keep it on. Ah, completely different beta here. Very creative.
Great to see, but she finds a palm.
Finds the palm on the volume. Helping her push up.
Finds that toe.
Very quickly. Facing upside down.
Yeah, you can't see the next hold at all over there. Trying to swivel the head around the wall.
Using that mobility.
Really difficult position to move out of.
Oh, unfortunately having to release that right toe now.
Drops that toe. Yeah, with that toe up there, it's just so difficult to move out of.
We've seen that as possible, but it takes so much power and control to get
So
out of
much,
it. You're
yeah.
exhausted after.
As you can see, this boulder is sponsored by one of the sponsors, First Ascent. They're a great outdoor company here in South Africa. I'm actually wearing one of their extreme glacier down jackets. Keeps me nice and cozy while in Rocklands. Here we've got Annaline starting off the boulder, first attempt. Going really efficiently towards that next hold.
Oh, getting the match on this now. Getting that left hand over. Into the zone hold first again. A temptation coming through. They all seem to come to the same realization at the end though. Blowing on a hold hand there. Trying to cool it down. Try it out. Should get this right toe.
Will she find it?
So difficult here with your head stuck against the wall.
Requires so much mobility. But she seems to have gotten her head out of the way.
Yeah, it's in a good position now.
Really good, yeah.
Oh, just on the feet. Nothing on the hands.
Come on,
there.
she's finding it. She found it.
There we go.
Really
keep
great.
it. Oh, that swing out from the left toe so far away. You need that compression strength to squeeze in.
Squeeze and hold yourself there.
Perhaps if you can catch the swing with your foot as it comes out, but so difficult from such a stretched position. So much momentum carrying you out there.
But really good first attempt so far.
Yeah.
Once they start to learn from each other, watching each other's have attempts.
Seems to be the most balanced boulder so far.
Yeah.
It's the last boulder of the day for them, so they can give it their all, absolutely everything to the last second.
Big monkey swing from Milena.
Facing the crowd.
Showing off her biceps.
Struggling to find the foot. Going for the match.
Finds a match over there, yeah. Also gets tempted by the zone, but
strong enough to hold on to it. Switching the position around so she can put more weight on it. Also hasn't seen everyone else's attempts, so
makes it tricky. But
dynamic move. Just catching it. If you missed out, you're falling off.
Finds the palm, or trying to find that palm. She had it there for a second.
Hesitating a little bit.
Yeah, struggling to read this boulder over here.
Maybe
there we go.
This forearm injury, not wanting to palm down as much.
Yeah.
Avoid the shoulder, but there she goes. Commits to it. Gets
her head out.
Gets her hand on. Just shift, allows you to shift your weight, balance a little bit on it.
You can see at this angle, seeing that next hold is really difficult from that position. Pressed up right against the wall.
Just fitting into this corner.
Face is pretty much in the wall.
Trying to hug the wall.
Looking really controlled though. And she finds it.
So slow.
And she holds it.
There we go.
That's the strength showing off over there.
First top and a flash.
Come on, Milena. Last hold.
She find the body position. Needs to keep the feet low, keep them tense. There we go, getting that heel hook in.
go.
Oh, just falling out. Trying to swap the left hand.
Yeah, doing like a left-hand swap to
But nothing to
clutch
catch.
that. Yeah, the other side of that hold is just not really great at all for that catch.
You see Milena there chatting with everyone else,
Yes,
giving each other
nodding.
beta. So nice to see them supporting each other.
Yeah.
Just everyone wants to do well and wants everyone else to do well.
Exactly. Ilka, our strongest, most well-performing competitor at the moment. Let's see how she does on this.
Cruising through the last power boulder, so see if she can do it again here. Yeah, confidence on the
Generates
campus.
so much swing over there. It's like really efficient movement.
Only 2 fingers on for this match though.
Wow.
Wow, and just
look at that
campusing
power.
through. The zone hold that the others couldn't hold. Oh, trying to get the
Finding
footwork
the
in.
feet now is going to be difficult.
And she did the same catch as Milena did. Did a bit desperate. Oh, the accuracy needed to fit your hand in that pocket.
Yeah, quite difficult.
Ariana now. A bit taller. Might struggle to fit in the box.
Yeah.
But has such amazing mobility as well. So
See if she can get out of that. And we are halfway through this round now. 10 minutes left.
showing that it's been a lot less attempts on this boulder.
Yeah.
Moving quite slowly. Not what you would have thought with a more powerful boulder, but taking a while to move through the sequence.
Yeah.
Getting pumped, getting tired.
It's quite a long
Wow,
sequence.
so powerful.
Just campuses straight up.
And just to catch that.
Finds the palm.
Okay, let's see how she finds this position here. She tries some new beta, or does she fit in the box?
Using a lot of compression over there.
Getting the higher left foot here. And the mobility,
See her
that's
shaking
insane.
a little bit there, but her mobility is crazy.
The right drop knee,
Wow, look at
using the
that.
side of her foot.
Finds it so easily.
Oh,
Making that look really comfortable.
wow. Can she get this finish now?
Oh,
So confident, no hesitation.
beautiful flash.
Amazing, what a
Yeah.
flash. She was sitting in 6th place, but now that might
And
put her
jump
in
right
the,
back up, yeah.
the flash like that when the others are struggling. The amount of flexibility and mobility required there to fit your feet in, to get the drop knee, also
Just shows
trusting
you-
the foot not
yeah,
to slip.
Yeah. Like slipping in that position would be absolutely terrifying.
Yes, but you just have to be brave. That's the thing about this competition climbing, is often they can do it and you're physically able to, but to have the bravery to just commit to it and go for it and
Yeah.
not be afraid of injury, it's amazing.
Lots of courage indeed.
Now Beatrix on the 2nd go, now everyone can watch her beta. She's still grinding blind though. Getting the left hand first, she remembers the beta from last time, more confidence this time.
Yeah, moving through it really systematically now. She knows what to do.
Immediately getting the right foot on. Staying very low in the head though. Can you get it out?
Oh, pops the head right out.
Doing well.
Slowing it down.
Everything she did last time, but better, faster. Now
Shows you
learning
how
from the
the-
previous attempt, going slow.
Going nice and statically.
Oh, that left hand just slipping out.
Yeah.
Trying to crimp it. Perhaps struggling with skin and tape on the fingers. You can't just open hand and rely on friction.
Yeah. Yeah, at this stage in the competition, friction is quite difficult to manage.
Sorry here. Struggled with the previous swing out.
Trying to find the momentum in the swing and the right angle.
Often taught not to campus and not to cut feet, so it can be hard and a bit counterintuitive to be that powerful.
So our other sponsor for this boulder is Culture Lab, a local kombucha producer, making great kombucha, keeping the gut biomes really good and in order, quite healthy. Oh,
So tasty.
Jessica making that swing look really easy.
Well, just the 2 fingers on the left hand there on the jug and still comfy.
Holding all that weight, yeah. Bit of a
Okay,
shake off.
readjust.
Nice.
And that left hand in the pocket, looking very good on this. And now for the hard part.
Yeah, they know what to do now.
Yeah,
Getting out of the box so easily. She's moving through this really swiftly. Can she hold it?
And she holds the swing out. Oh, still struggling with that.
Yeah, you can see from that position that left hold really isn't much to work with.
There's nothing in cut there. There's nothing to dig your hand into. It's just flat. You're only creating friction with your chest and pulling in. Baron here.
Dangling.
Struggling a bit with the swing. Deciding to go statically. Going for that heel hook again. Completely different beta to everyone else.
Works well for her though. That's great to see.
So
Goes
creative.
to zone first.
Keeping her feet on for that entire sequence. So much tension. Actually wearing a Wild Within shirt there.
Representing the local brand. Getting really low with that left knee.
Actually, can she come up into this Gaston here, get both hands on it.
Gets both hands, finds it.
Hugging the wall. Oh,
just falls a little bit out over there.
Can't quite get that right hand over the hold. Only 5 minutes left now. They haven't had that many attempts yet, so hopefully not too tired, but struggling to figure out the beta.
Yeah.
Obviously fatigued from everything else they've done today. This is their last go, so they can commit everything. They'll sleep for a week after this.
Annalene making that move look really comfortable. Fatigue is not showing for her.
Able to recover after missing the hold.
Easily finds a palm.
And palming down with the left hand there to make space.
Yeah,
Body
a lot of compression.
Shifting her weight into the wall. Perfect position there.
Does she find the right?
Crawling her fingers along to find it.
Ooh,
Choosing
two
to
hands
match
on the right.
Oh, difficult.
Swings out. That barn door action over there will be hard to stop.
As soon as your body weight is over that hold, there's nothing pulling you in anymore.
Yeah.
Girl's really struggling with that move, specifically releasing that left hand. And managed to catch it with so much power and control.
Milena is up again. She almost popped out on her previous attempt.
So far gone in the zone.
Beautiful catch.
Moving through the sequence so fluidly.
Just powering right through that section.
This time keeping that left toe up as well.
Yeah.
Making it far more efficient than the last time.
Conserving all the energy for that final move. Really, they're finding their way out of the box really easily now.
Yeah, definitely learned the movement. Definitely the trick is to come up into that corner and then come out.
Yeah. But it's still
forward.
A very difficult move.
And your toes must be sore standing on those small feet.
Slowly finds it hold. Beautiful movement.
And she released this now.
And she holds with so much power, so much strength. Gets that left heel in. Finds it. Sinks the left.
And
that's top from Milena. That puts her in a really good position.
Still in the running for first. So far,
gives
all three boulders topped everything. Now Ilka, the other competition here, she needs to send this top it to have a chance to win. And then it'll be down to attempts. Also topped the other two boulders.
Ilka finds it. Such a powerful climber. But using the toe this time. Going slightly, using the slightly more efficient beta.
Does she have the mobility for this? Also using that left palm. Going right hand first. There we are.
Actually cruises through that section over there.
That looks the most efficient we've seen so far.
And holds it. She
Using
is really such a unit.
Using that left leg to create the opposition with the left hand.
Yeah.
Using the momentum.
Gets the left heel.
Sinks.
And that's another top. Really awesome from Ilka.
3 boulders, 3 tops for both Ilka and Milena.
That means it's going to come down 2 attempts.
Who did things faster? I don't know who can remember.
It's really really exciting because it's coming down to such a close competition.
Yeah. Beatrix here fighting for third place. One zone, one top. If she can get this top as well, she's in the running for it.
Let's see. Slow and steady, Beatrix.
Using that swing. Spent quite a while making sure she could get it. Only 1 minute left. Likely her last attempt. Moving very accurately, but also hesitating a little bit, maybe a bit tired. Oh, going up to that shoulder.
Finding it really easily. There we go. Fighting the box. Giving it all she has.
Using the same beta here, walking the hands through. Just reaching over.
Only.
Okay, now she can catch the swing for the third time.
She's going to have to give it her all yet to catch the swing.
The charm, trying to find the right hand. Oh, just still swinging out.
Slips out. Really good attempt from her, though.
All right, last attempts for everyone now.
Yes.
Sarah here. See if she can make the zone.
Allez, Sarah, come on. One last go, let's go.
Struggling to stay on the fatigue.
Crowd giving Sarah some energy to get through this movement.
Oh, the hands just opening up, so tired.
So understandable after such a long day of climbing. It's late, they're tired, they're fatigued.
Yes, the last attempt from Jessica now. So far has reached the zone on this boulder.
Generating a lot of swing there, making it really easy for herself.
So far we haven't seen anyone swing out straight into the zone as the set is intended. That's a little too out of control for them.
Rather want to play it safe. The crowd giving her some energy now.
Last send of the day is give it all.
Almost looking right back at the crowd.
Upside down. Finding the walk
Finds
sequence.
it so easily. Let's see if she can hold it. Come on, Jessica, give it your all.
Oh, just
almost
cutting out.
holds it. Really, really great stuff from Jessica. So impressed with her.
First time here. And doing so well in the finals.
That's absolutely great to see. One final brush on the holds for Farron's last attempt.
Got the top in the last boulder. Trying to get another top on this one, but fighting fatigue here. Using a heel hook beta.
Finds the heel. You know, she's locked in on her beta.
Still committed to her beta after seeing everyone else as well. Staying true to what works for her.
It's obviously not too taxing for her.
And
She's
if you
really
know it works, why try something new which might not work?
Exactly, it's a bit risky. Come on,
stomping her
foot.
Trying to get some aggression. Perhaps the foot was falling off. Perhaps the heel was slipping.
In the box. Oh, so close.
There we are. I think this is the last try of the woman.
Yep, this is Anneline's last go.
Annelie also sent the first two boulders. So, the opportunity to send all three.
That'll put her in a running for podium, yeah. She's been climbing really strong today, so I expect to see a top from her now.
I'm sure she knows she's fighting for podium here, so that might give her some extra power, extra energy.
But also extra pressure.
It's true.
But she's fighting hard.
Dropping that right foot low, creating so much pressure between her feet.
Staying close to the
Walking
wall.
the hands, can she reach it?
Finds it.
There you go,
Can
it's
she
quite
hold
far.
it?
Okay, it's the moment of truth.
Oh yeah, Anneline, come on. And she holds it.
Yes, and she holds it.
She does.
So much control. Okay, stay calm for this.
Stay calm. Gets the top.
Amazing.
Wow. 3 tops, 3 women. That's a podium right there.
There we are. So top 3, Milena, Ilka, Annalie, all 3 topping all 3 boulders.
It's going to come down to attempts.
Yeah, and they all had to fight for them. They weren't just flashes every time.
Absolutely great to see. That's just a show of such great setting.
Yes.
I think.
Perfect across the board. Here we have the scorecard for the women. Milena sitting on top at first with the least attempts, 3 tops. Ilka coming in at second, Annalie at third. Ariane and Beatrix following up. Everyone climbed so well here. Milena, all the experience.
Really paying off. It's really great to see her performing so well after stepping away from competitions, but she did. I think she came second, I believe, at the voltage competition recently at Krach Central. So yeah, she's back in the game.
Yeah,
she's back in the game.
And also being able to stay consistent and still get the tops after those frustrating falls on the start of the boulders. Women's 1, women's 2, she fell off the start. You could see she was frustrated, but then managing to recover and pull through.
But yeah, it started with her anti-style, which was the slab, and just played more and more into her hands. So really cool to see.
Amazing from everyone here. Everyone managing to get a zone, to still make progress on every climb.
Yeah.
It's so difficult to even touch these holds after what they went through today to even get here.
And everyone has points on the board, so that's great to see.
Yeah. We're going to have a preview for the next climb, for the men's 3. Last climb of the day.
Let's see.
Here we are.
Awesome looking climb.
On the black fibers, starting at 2 feet low, right hand, and that undercling, and then left hand up above you, taking all of the weight.
And hopefully a massive move. Right hand going all the way up to the top left fiber with a right toe hook. Let's see if they find it.
Yeah, I feel like we're going to see so many different attempts on the first round.
Yeah.
People trying different things. Looks like there's loads of options. Looks like this is very complex and hard to find.
And probably going to be a lot of attempts in the beginning because that first move is going to be really tough.
Yes.
So they're going to be blitzing through it.
And then we haven't mentioned yet, finishing off in a paddle dyno. So no feet for your hands. You're going to jump to those fibers and they're not good enough for you to stop on them, so you're just going to need to carry your momentum through, tap your hands on all of them and then catch the last one.
It's going to be really fun to watch.
Extremely dynamic. It will be very fun to watch.
Really demanding, and I mean, their skin is already non-existent and these fibers are just going to be really nasty on their hands, so attempts are going to be interesting on this one. And here we have Luke. Shirt is finally off from Luke.
Ready to try hard. Oh, finding the beta immediately.
Yeah.
Very happy to see that.
Making it look kind of, there's another shirt coming off from Damien Blocker.
The power is released now. Testosterone levels are rising. Very happy to see the beta's been found. I really want to see them catch this move.
Yeah.
And they're looking close.
And it's actually looking surprisingly close. This looked really far-fetched for me, but these guys are making it look feasible.
So far with the 2 flashes, they've found it.
Yeah.
Showing us what we know. Okay, there we go.
Oh,
that also looks like it could work.
Yeah.
Might, even if you know the correct beta, this might actually be a good break.
Going straight for the zone.
Yeah. Skipping it. Very physical, hard to stop on that.
This seems like something Jack was born to climb, so let's see if he finds the beta.
Oh, so close.
So close. That was
perfect body position. Just needs that right foot tiny bit higher.
Yeah.
There's so much confidence in the swing and relaxing the body to come up into it. So much coordination there.
Get a good look at Ben over here.
Ben looking ripped.
Yeah.
Super strong. See if he can just squeeze his way through this. Krach has taught him how to move dynamically here.
Ooh,
Oh.
Also almost finding it.
Yeah, it's the right size for it too, the right height. Karen also going shirtless. Everyone's
Crowd
ready now.
favorite going shirtless. Great to see. Let's see if Karen can find his way up this.
Karen so far doing so well.
No way to static this, so...
Oh, just trying to catch the toe hook first.
Yeah.
Not even like get that right hand. Now we have the unit.
Now we have the biggest guy in town, Nick Allen shirtless. And Nick also almost finds it, but you can see if you drop that toe, you have so much momentum going off to the left over there.
So far, most of them finding the correct beta, the intended sequence,
Yeah.
showing us a well-set boulder. I'm very curious to see if it can be broken.
I would love to see it being done in multiple different ways.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it's
that
just-
right leg lagging behind a little bit. Too much going through the brain. Jump, right hand over.
So much to
right
think
leg
about.
going.
And both the hand and the foot need to be really accurate.
Oh, now the guys are also seeing this beta as well.
Yeah.
They can all look at each other.
Now doubt starts to creep in, like which beta should you use? I mean, these are skin intensive moves, energy intensive.
Do you commit to what you already had planned, or do you try something new now? Do
Yeah.
you waste your first attempt and try to learn it new?
Let's see if Joey changes his beta for this one.
Joey, fresh after flashing the last boulder.
Generating a lot of
and
swing.
looking good on it,
Yeah.
actually. Maybe that recovery as well for a more physical move might
Yeah.
come through.
So we got Jack. He had a really good first go. Let's see what he does. Yeah.
Oh, committing to the toe hook catch. This time the right foot was a bit better, but the hand didn't go as high.
Yeah.
It's so hard with these coordination moves to keep track of every limb.
Keeping track of both the toe and the hand. Oh, really close. Ben almost taking out some of the other climbers over there. I would not want Ben falling on me.
Now can Calvin just catch this right toe?
Oh,
Yes.
Calvin made that look so good.
Who needs
He
the
is on
young comp
fire.
kids?
Yeah.
He can do this too.
Calvin
That's
showing us what
amazing.
experience is made of.
Climbing hard outdoor, static climber and dynamic climber. It's got it all, well-rounded.
Full package.
And this is why he does so well in the competitions. He can do it all.
Yeah.
Slab, comp.
What's really impressive about him is he practices law in his like full time. So he's not even climbing full time, and he's doing so well. And he's so timid.
It's academic, so humble. Yeah, doing very well.
That next move is going to be really tough as well after the...
Coming out of that stretch
Yeah.
position. Oh, Nick missing the right foot, but actually looking quite good on that.
Yeah, it's looking like a really good option.
I actually think he might have jumped too far.
Yeah, overshot it
a little bit too powerful in that case. Needs to put his shirt back on for that move.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see that beta.
Just
And it
catching on
works.
top there.
Breaking it
read that at
completely.
all.
I don't think the setters are going to be super happy with Alistair on that. But now the question is, can he get the toe? Yeah.
He's avoiding using this middle crimp.
Perhaps a finger injury or just the angle is too bad.
Yeah. Just wanting to stay on the big fiber, get the
Figuring
toe hook
out.
across first. Struggling to figure out his beta though. Hasn't worked out the way he wanted it
Things
to.
was far, perhaps.
Likely getting pumped now. That toe hook is too far away with
Yeah.
both hands on. You need to be
And
stretched.
he's so high up on the fiber, so getting
Yeah.
that toe in the right position could be difficult.
So
the
beautiful
brush is-
break to get up there, but
Yeah.
not the way. You need to get this
Seems
palm.
like-
Losing energy
Save
now.
himself.
In the palm. Slipping around.
I really think that beta has potential though. Catching that,
Yes.
just managing your momentum to the right there.
And then immediately having the zone as well.
Yeah, not overshooting it. See what
So
Damien
far,
does.
Alistair and Calvin, the only
Ooh.
two to have topped both boulders.
Yeah.
Ben, the only one to have gotten a zone and a top. So everyone's competing now.
Still, Joey showing us how things can be done. Really
Now can he get
impressed
this
with him.
paddle in a good position for it?
Oh,
Yes, walks his hands
looks
up.
back at the crowd. knows he's
holding
done
with
it.
one hand, locking off.
Wow. And the crowd is going crazy. That is a really impressive performance from Joey.
Joey doing so well on the attempts now.
Wow.
Has to
That
hope
puts
that's,
him really high up in the runnings.
yes. Very likely for third now, depending on how Ben does. And then Alistair and Cowan just hoping that they didn't top now.
Oh, Jack
catching
learns
that right
really
foot.
quickly. He wants this just as badly. Let's see if he can do the paddle. And Jack does
there
it.
we go.
Looks back at the crowd. He knows
Showing off.
he's done well tonight. Great stuff from Jack.
Even
Does
more
a bad
showmanship.
tang. He's a showstopper.
Flipping off.
Flies off.
There we go.
He's happy. He's stoked.
I found a way to skip half of the problem.
Yeah.
Took a while for
And
them
it's
to find
working.
it.
It's
Definitely
working.
the correct beta. They can all thank Joey for it.
Oh,
Oh, falling off the paddle.
almost getting that.
It's bread and butter. Let's see. Karen has
Let's
found a way
see.
up, but now is he
Yeah.
just going to do the new way?
Oh, needs to get that foot up there as well.
It's perhaps less his style. Maybe he should commit to what he did before.
Yeah.
Still 12 minutes left.
There's a lot of time. A lot of time, a lot of attempts. Ooh,
Oh, Jack
needs to
just
get-
trying. Nick trying to catch with just one hand.
Yeah. Alistair, a top year for him would be really big. And he finds it. Just two hands,
There we go.
no feet.
Alistair's topped everything else so far.
Goes really slowly through the paddle, but it works.
Slow,
He's really
graceful
excited.
move. Very good.
Wow, great stuff from Alistair tonight too. He's
Yeah.
done exceptionally well. I think that's 3 tops for him.
3 tops and 3 boulders. And doing that for these boulders after that day of climbing
Yeah.
is a hard, hard boulder to climb.
Oh, beautiful
not-
from Luke.
Not even landing the right foot, but still sticking it.
Let's see if Luke can paddle through this. It's a really far paddle, actually.
Oh, going too horizontal there.
Yeah.
Needing to go more up, push more on that right foot.
These guys are making that paddle look really easy, but it's actually like insanely far.
It's one of those things when you see people do it, it looks so easy and graceful. They're just like, just floating,
Yeah.
patting the holes as they fly by.
Just giving him a little pat. Let's see if Damien can do this. Oh, just needs to get
missing.
a little bit higher on that fiber.
Hard to explode horizontally out of it. Aaron here.
Calvin, let's see if Calvin can make it up.
Alistair
new
now
beta.
has
And he
his two
catches
tops.
it.
Oh, he catches it. Can he adjust?
Can Calvin
fighting for
paddle his
first
way
place
through?
here. Also trying to
let
top
Calvin.
all 3. Can he do the paddle dino?
Can't spend too much time there. Needs that energy for that huge paddle. Come on, Calvin. Let's see.
Ale Karen. Oh, just missing it. Now the attempts are building. Now you're worried.
A little bit more. But they still have lots of time.
Yeah, maybe now you take it slow. Now you rest up. You try recover a little bit.
Let's see what Nick can do here. I think he's got this now. Oh, just swings out a little bit there.
Nick's hands are hurting. You can see
Yeah.
there.
Flicking the wrist there. Those fibers are quite new, so really hectic on the skin.
Gritty, like sandpaper.
Great for Luke.
Nice. Every time he's just catching without that
Would
foot
love
on and
to
just
see
keeping it.
a top year from Luke. Come on. Oh, just taps that last one, but needs to get higher.
I think you need to generate more on that first hold.
Yeah,
More horizontal. You can pull down on it more. Just
Exactly.
like pull yourself up into the correct position.
Come on, Damien. Let's see. Oh,
Oh,
just flying off of that. But they have time, so this is great to see.
a lot of
Ben
these
summoning
guys-
the brushing team. It's tight now. It's tight. The guys know it.
Yeah,
Pressure is on.
Definitely on now.
Oh, beautiful from Ben.
So accurate to that right foot now. Oh,
Almost.
letting go of that left hand there. You need to keep it on there. So close. So
Calvin
better than this
jumping
other
on
guy.
immediately.
And Calvin's psyched to send this now.
Come on, Carl. Come on.
Getting a knee bar to rest.
Yeah.
Try and chalk up, just make sure you have friction for the last bit. You see that second last hold, very flat.
Oh, trying static.
Oh, Kyle in static beta, as you said.
Does often try to, he does often get the static beta, but I think for this one, not too sure if it's quite possible. But you never know with a guy like Kyle.
Perhaps exposing a little hole in his movement here.
Nice catch from Nick.
There you go, Nick.
Seems as if he's almost generating too much for that initial. Catches it with one hand.
So weightless on that hold.
Really impressive.
Basically did a one arm to hop on it.
Yeah.
Amazing there.
He didn't need 3 fibers over there. He just needed like one.
No, it's just needed to jump to it.
One arm.
The most powerful climber here.
For sure. Luke's dialed in that first move. Let's see if he can get high enough on the paddle now. Oh, he's getting closer.
That hold, yeah. Still 7 minutes. And now it's a smaller group to rotate around so you can have multiple attempts. You need to be smart with your time, see how long you rest for.
Indeed.
Very important to brush these holds so those you can just step straight off.
Come on, Damien. Oh.
Damien still hasn't landed this move on the zone yet.
Okay, Ben's had a few goes on the paddle. He's dialed it in a little bit. Let's see if he has what it takes.
It's gotten closer every time.
Looking really smooth.
So clean.
Not wasting any time. And he gets it. Beautiful. So much energy.
He beats that wall.
Rising. Ben is stoked. Yep, that's the Krach power right there. If you're not training at Krach Central, you got to get there, guys. Kalren making that move look good. Come on, Carl. Come on!
Oh, that was his best go, I think.
Yeah.
He'll get that in the next one.
He's learning. But it's a fine balance between learning and energy and skin.
Yes.
That paddle is such a interesting move. It's not intuitive, really, doing paddles like that.
Absolutely. Feels weird not to be in control, not to actually hold anything. Oh, and Luke, you can get the paddle. Oh, shooting it too high up on the legs.
Yeah.
Too stiff in the arms.
That's the thing. If you catch the paddle with your arms in the wrong position, you can't generate from them. You can't really paddle off of them. So.
You want to be jumping towards the last hole of the paddle.
Yeah.
Your momentum already needs to be in that direction. You can't redirect that much. All you can do is continue the momentum with your hands.
Exactly. Aiming for the last hold, using the intermediates just as a little bit of an extra oomph to get there.
Cowan going straight back to it. No rest.
Yeah, he is keen. He seems like he has something left in the tank.
Well, Cowan being... He's done a lot of sport climbing a lot of outdoors, good endurance. Can he get this paddle? Oh, touching that hold.
Just needs to get slightly higher.
He's a bit frustrated there.
The boys are slowing it down a little bit now.
This boulder is sponsored by Lubanzi, making local wine. Old vine grown here in South Africa, and they sell it in cans here so you can get it while you're climbing. Don't have to buy a full bottle.
Canned wine, don't have to commit.
Canned wine, but it actually tastes really good and it's actually really good quality. Rare thing to find.
Oh, Damien almost finding that. Yeah, I'm jealous seeing the Lubanzi cans floating around the crowd.
Can join them for the after party, after finals.
Yes. One of the epic parts of Gravity Bowl is the after party. Really awesome DJ lineup. Damien really keen to get this zone.
Yeah, they've completely forgotten the rest of the holds on the wall.
Yeah.
That beginning session doesn't exist anymore. It's only this, the first holds in the zone now.
Dialed in. Come on, Carl. Let's see what he can do here.
Alright. Oh,
Come on,
almost
Carl.
slipping off now. Maybe a bit tired. Alright, he's going to get this.
He's going slightly higher each time.
Yes. But
Just needs to get in
does
there.
he have enough skin and energy now? Is the mental there as well? Like,
And decision-making strategy comes into play now.
Yes.
He has time for a couple of attempts, but does he want to do so many attempts?
what is nice is they can just give everything here. There's nothing to
Yeah.
save anymore. Once you're done with this, it's over.
Yeah.
Oh, Luke's swinging too far off the legs there.
You don't want to give too much in that initial jump. Damien back at it. He is hungry for some
So
points.
far, Alistair, the only one with 3 tops. The only person who can still come through is Calvin here.
Yeah. Come on, Damien.
Oh, that was his best go yet. Landing
Really
the right
close.
foot.
Yeah.
It's needing that left hand now. If he has one more go on it, could perhaps catch it. At least get the zone on this climb.
Trying to send a mental message to Carl saying, come on, dude, you got this. Would love to see another top from him. Comes down to attempts then between him and Alistair.
Yeah. I was just trying to relax a bit, get in the zone, prepare himself.
Yeah, he's experienced. He knows how to handle a situation like this.
Yeah. Want to just head straight in. He knows it's likely his last go. Energy is low. Let's make it one good go. Luke's deciding to go first.
Luke's hungry.
Karen's still resting.
Catches it. Come on, keep the swing.
There we go, adjusting up. Calm foot placement.
Come on, Luke.
Oh, so much focus on his face there. Could see he really wanted that. So controlled in the first 2.
Yeah.
But just struggling to get that right hand up.
Yeah, that third one is quite far away. Need lots of momentum to pull through. Come on,
trying
Damien.
that. Oh. Hands better this time, but the foot missing. So many
Energy.
moving parts to keep track of.
Yeah, the energy is just so low now.
All right, Calvin giving a good rest now. You know that he's really gunning for this go.
Yeah.
He
Come on,
really wants
Carl.
this.
Crowd's making noise for him.
Oh, so close.
So close.
We all want it just as bad as he does.
Yeah.
I wonder if he still has one left.
And as the attempts stack up, that means that if he does get the top, you know, it puts him in a slightly more of a back foot. So
And the attempts, they count across all 3 boulders.
yeah,
Doesn't matter how many it was for one boulder, it all counts towards your total. So
total
here,
attempts.
Alistair now flying further and further into first place.
Really impressive from Alistair. I mean, he is so calm and collected through the whole competition.
And coming all the way from Joburg to Cape Town, not used to this gym, not used to this crowd, this environment.
Different holds, different walls. Oh, Damien almost finding it.
Oh, Damien losing all his skin on his hand on this.
So this will be Carl's
Last go for
final
Calvin.
go. Let's see if he has what it takes. Come on, shaking a little bit there. He knows it's his
Special
last go.
moment.
Come on, Carl.
Come on, Carl. Oh,
Really good effort from Carl.
Well done to everyone.
Crowd cheers him on. Wow.
Damien just wants to climb. He's just here for fun.
He's been having a blast. So great
Wants
to
to
see.
try those moves.
But everyone got points. So that is great to see.
Kind of mixed across the board. Everyone did well. And then Alistair, the only one with 3 tops.
Wow. Really impressive.
Amazing from him.
Really interesting results. You can see everyone shaking off their hands. They are obviously in pain.
Yeah. But probably relieved now.
Very relieved, very
Still
proud.
have adrenaline running through and a
Yeah.
crush soon. here we have it, the men's scoreboard. Alistair there, as we knew, first place, 3 tops. And Ben Lowe coming in second. 1 zone, 2 tops. That final top meaning so much.
Outdoor crusher showing us that he's got it in him.
And then Karen coming in third. Still so strong and so varied on the different styles.
Yeah,
managing
really
everything.
impressive from him.
So cool to see 3 people at the top in the podium from different areas. Alistair from Joburg, Ben route setting and training at Krach and climbing more outdoors, and Karen always been at Bloc, always competing in the gravity ball. So cool.
He's been around. Really impressive performance from the other guys that didn't make it onto the podium. I mean, Joey's performance on those last 2 boulders was absolutely superb. Jack's hype was crazy. Nick showing us how much power he had through that paddle.
Yeah, that really final hold was insane.
Damien, his grit and his smile throughout the whole finals. Absolutely inspiring.
And Luke just continuing with that paddle dyno, getting the zone, still getting the hold, still progressing on every boulder he tried.
Yeah.
Everyone just did so well, especially after training so hard and climbing so much today already.
Really awesome to see. I'm sure the Krach guys will be happy that one of their own are on the podium.
Always amazing to see Jack in a competition hyping up the crowd so much. I've never seen such a showman. No one else competed with him when at these comps.
Making sure that the energy stays alive, that the climbing culture stays vibrant. Really good to see. And here's the women's scoreboard with Milena Krohn coming in first. Really awesome to see an experienced climber coming in first. Ilka Pepler in second and Anneline Leroux in third. All 3 with tops, with 3 tops. Just came down to attempts in the end. So really, really close competition, really tight. Great to see.
Rare to see 3 tops on 3 boulders, especially considering it wasn't easy all throughout. Otherwise, we would see more of that. Just shows that those 3 are just so strong, did so well. Ariane also doing so well, almost getting 3 as well.
Almost pushing through.
Struggling on the first boulder, maybe not quite warm, not quite ready. Nerves getting on the slab.
Yeah, and once the nerves wore off a little bit, she did really well on the second and third boulders.
And to be so new to the scene and to do so well is absolutely amazing. Beatrix as well. And everyone just climbed so well, did so much.
Really great effort from all of these climbers. And really, really great to see that the young girls in the finals are still doing well in the finals. You know, they are climbing really strong with all the pressure, with all the fatigue, with no skin. Great to see.
And they'll be here next year even stronger, and the year after that, and that.
I see the scoreboard is actually adjusted. There was a bit of a technical issue, and it's actually Ilka on top in first, it seems, and Anneline Leroux in second, and Milena in third.
Miscounting attempts there. It's been adjusted to now.
Summoned. There might have been a change in the men's scoreboard as well, as Calvin pops up into second. Also a miscount on attempts. So we have Calvin in second and Ben Lowe in third.
Alright, here we are at the prize giving now.
Time for the podiums for the Fanatic finalists. I'm sure everyone's very excited to see. The crowd does not yet know who came first, second and third.
The athletes probably also struggling to
figure
keep track
out
of everything.
Yeah, especially with their attempts. It's difficult to keep track of.
As you can see, even we got confused with the scoreboard there. We're just getting ready now.
Crowd making some noise. Everyone's really excited to see who the winners of the 7th annual Gravity Bowl will be. This is big. People are excited. You can feel the energy in the air. There they announced 3rd place Milena Crone. Really well done to her.
Absolutely amazing. Just down to attempts there for 3rd and 2nd and 1st. All 3 tops. Can't really wish for anything better than that.
Winning a huge parcel over there filled with a bunch of goodies. Adeline LaRue in 2nd.
Winning 3rd place caps you at 1,000 rand, getting a North Face cap, getting a load of clothes, Africamp's glamping voucher. You can go camp in Rocklands and live nice and comfortably and warm in the winter.
I'm sure she's going to appreciate that. 2nd place with a slightly better prize, 2,000 rand cash. Similar parcel. And there's our 1st place.
There's Ilka at 1st.
Ilka.
Look at that smile. She must be so happy with the leopard statue.
Yeah. Coming in 3rd last year to 1st this year. It's great to see.
Absolutely amazing. All that hard work that you've done in the years paid off. All
Really
the climbing,
showing
all the
off.
training.
Really working hard towards it. Huge smiles all across the board.
It's going away with 3,000 rand, Alpha Excelsior voucher, Black Diamond hoodie, and bubbles from Lubanzi, topside chalk, tiny world keychain, and a case of Culture Lab kombucha.
There's a lot in it. There's a lot in it.
A lot in it, a lot to keep you happy, a lot to remember the competition by.
Yeah. There. 3rd place coming up. Ben.
And representing Krach.
Cowan, our boy.
Aaron also coming second last year, I think.
Yeah.
Or at least reaching podium.
Really consistent climber through the years. Alistair Altroberg pulling through.
Only one with 3 tops, doing so well.
Yeah, that really set him apart from the rest. Yeah, he's battled tonight. Through this.
There's Mars, the owner of Block 11, giving him his prize.
Hey!
He's been converted.
Alistair has been converted to a Krach Centraal boykie. Great to see.
Look at Ben's smile there. He knows what he's done. He's happy
he's
with
really
that.
stoked.
Thank you to everyone involved. That was absolutely amazing. Thank you for pulling through. Thank you to all the athletes. You guys did absolutely amazing today. It was wonderful to watch.
Yeah, congratulations to these superb climbers. And thank you to the viewers, yeah.
And thank you to all the sponsors that made it possible for us to give these amazing prizes, to host this event. Culture Lab, Blackbird, Wild Within, Lubanzi, Scarpa, Africamps.
Everyone pulling through to make this happen. We really appreciate it. And we can't wait for next year.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. Get to train with all the psych for this. Maybe you can make finals next year, or maybe you can do a bit better this time.
Let's see, let's see. All right, guys. That is Gravity Bowl number 7.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Hey.